Dracula still has our fucking money. And I want that fucking money.
God damn it, Dracula.
Get back to the more lighthearted content of whipping Dracula to death.
Yeah.
That still sounds like sex star stuff to me.
Belmonts are pretty much a sex czar now that I think about it.
Listen, Dracula's into some kinky shit, alright?
That does explain how man is a miserable little pile of secrets.
Oh.
Secrets unearthed.
BDSM Dracula, he asked for it. Oh boy.
Oof.
I am gonna jump out of the Discord because I've got some stuff to do, but I may be back later.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Next Jackbox will be around 5:15.
That's cool. I am gonna try and take the stream with me though while I get this stuff done though, because
Awesome.
everyone should keep watching the stream, because it's awesome.
Thank you.
Dracula has their
Thank you.
fucking money.
Thank you, Amazon.
We've gotten $30 from him, but he still has more money that he needs to cough up.
Motherfucker.
So that means
Hey,
we just
thank
gotta
you,
keep kicking his ass.
Dracula.
Thank you, Tyrant Saber. Tyrant Saber dropping all kinds of bits today. Damn.
Tyrant Saber got the fucking money.
Got those kinky bits.
Oh my.
Alright. Money.
Is that the sequel? Is that the sequel to the hit Broadway show Kinky Boots?
Kinky Boots, yes. It's the one that goes on the red light side of Broadway.
Hey, thank you, Sean, for that sub.
Yikes. Hey, Sean, thank you.
I can't hear this without thinking of the Dwayne and Brando rap.
Oh god, right?
Did you need me to turn down the volume, by the way, to the,
No. No, we can. It's a good sound, just like New Age Amazon subbing. Thank you, Amazon.
Thank you, Amazon.
They made.
Oh no, I had a bad idea.
Yeah, yes, Ronche did make a game out of the Netflix series, and it's called Curse of Darkness. Yeah, see, Sean planned around that. Also, Sean has asked us to take down Dracula in this game, particularly in this game. So if time starts to run low and we don't get it, I am not above using the help me code to try and get to Dracula ASAP. Cause he
we need our fucking money.
we are getting that fucking money. Dracula in this one he seems hard at first, but there's actually a way to get him to like not be that big of a pain in the ass. It's actually getting to him that's the hard part.
Yeah, I remember this one. Just getting there is a pain in the goddamn ass.
Like, I am not above using save states either. For the sake of money. Castlevania 1 is the one I know pretty well. 3 and Rondo of Blood are actually the ones I have been the most worried about in prepping for the stream. Yeah, the worst fucking checkpoint in the entire game.
Ugh. My favorite Castlevania game out of the originals is Super Castlevania 4.
4 is really good. For me, it was 4 for a long time until I played Rondo of Blood and really got to see how Rondo pretty much is the actual proper successor to original Castlevania. Mostly because it has the standard whip movement. It has the real planning of sub-weapon use. Oh, we have Circle of the Moon will be tomorrow, because I have that one. Because that one is a fucking hard game. But it's the only Metroidvania one that you get a whip and get to keep a whip for pretty much the entire game. Also, I really like the card system. Circle of the Moon was interesting because it was like one of the, I think it might have been a GBA launch game.
Yeah, it was right around launch.
Oh wow, alright, did not know that, damn.
It has like a card system that you can use to you basically use MP to enhance your whip or get a sword.
Interesting.
I fucking hate the Fleaman in this game. Circle has a really good soundtrack, though.
I've heard that much about it. Yeah, I just never played the darn thing, unfortunately.
So yeah, it's actually interesting. I brought this up when someone asked me this on Twitter, but Aria of Sorrow and Circle of the Moon actually does have this too. Aria of Sorrow is not only the game that got me back into Castlevania after a long period of time off it, but it's actually the game that got me into GBA as well. Because in high school, I saw one of my friends, he's like, Tom, you like Castlevania, right? You should check this game out. And it was literally just, he just had a gun equipped. And I'm like, wait, is this a Castlevania game where you just have a gun? And that got me hooked. Just Soma with the fucking gun.
Yeah, no, it's funny because that's basically the same thing with me. Aria of Sorrow was the one that reignited my love for Castlevania in general. Game, God, I played the shit out of that game.
I didn't actually end up playing Symphony of the Night until college, believe it or not.
Huh. Interesting.
That was because I liked it, but I'm like, oh, I thought it strayed too far from like its roots.
I don't think I've ever actually played that one either.
Symphony of the Night is the best. Well, it's the best depending on how you feel. I think it's the best of the Metroidvania ones. I think Dawn of Sorrow might be the best like universal one. Dawn of Sorrow was the reason I think anyone should have bought a DS. Like if you
Agreed.
didn't play it yet, that is the one that you should. For the sake of time, I'm gonna skip getting Grand. Mostly because I care about Sypha more anyway. Let me also just fire off a tweet saying that we're back on.
Sypha is so goddamn useful.
Sypha is probably... Alright, Alucard is really good for getting through some of the hard platforming parts, but in terms of like skill ability, Sypha is probably the goddamn best. Yeah, because she melts bosses.
Oh yeah. We're going the canon route, fuck Grant. Thank you, Runch.
I'll be right back again.
Alright.
Yep, sounds good.
I actually really like Grant as a character, but yeah, like, Sypha is... Sypha's the best. Let me just clip through that.
I also love how snarky Sypha was in the first season of the Netflix Castlevania.
Oh, so good. Look, my only complaint with the Netflix Castlevania... Oh my god, I've got the hitboxes are bigger than the ones in Castlevania 1.
Oh, yikes.
My only complaint with the Netflix series was it shouldn't have gone for the 4-episode thing. It should have gone for a mini-series or like a 1-episode kind of deal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would have fit it better.
It was 1 episode, just...
Elongated, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I remember watching it and saying to myself, like, oh, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna watch episode 1, and then, you know, piecemeal it in. And then I'm like, oh, this doesn't feel right, let me watch episode 2. I ended up watching the entire thing in the first night.
Yeah. And I think the second season has fixed that, now that there's, like, literally double the amount of episodes. I just need to actually get around to watching it.
Yeah, and
everybody I've talked to regarding it.
And too much Dracula, I agree with you, Runch. Wouldn't be an NES game without some jerk birds.
Oh Jesus, not again.
Alright, now I gotta just try and keep this for as long as I can.
What frustrated me about all the 8-bit Castlevania games the most is the fact that whenever you take damage, you get knocked back. So God help you if you're near a pit and then get hit by something.
Ironically, that's what saved us in Haunted Castle, was the fact that it didn't do that.
Ah, I see.
Gotta try and build up that shot multiplier. Yeah.
Nice.
I am not above chasing bosses in this game. Except for Draco.
I don't think any.
I will fight Draco legit.
Yeah.
Because if you
I
have
don't think anybody will. I
Yeah.
don't think anybody will hold it against you.
$25 from Neo Ivan, thank you, John.
Woo! Thank you, John, very much.
Your money donation should be popping up in a second. There you go. Alright, let's go get Sypha. Yeah, we still haven't gotten any fix yet to read.
Which is very strange.
Now for this, I actually want to try and hit as little of these things as possible.
Oh god damn it, these things.
They're actually a lot easier if you just kind of jump over them.
Yeah, when I first played through this game, I made the mistake of, oh, let me just clear all of these out, and then I died repeatedly.
Believe it or not, X's are probably the most powerful one in this game. Yeah, if you donate with a link to a fanfic, Ray will read it.
You heard that correctly, Amazon. Donate, give us a link to some horrible vampire fanfiction. Ray will read it.
Because the original
Live on stream.
idea for Extra Life this year was to do FF15. Oh my god, that was really close. FF15
Oh god.
with fanfics being read through all of it. And then I realized that I didn't think the game would be able to sustain an entire stream. And also, Belmont's had just been announced for Smash, and with Castlevania Season 2 being announced, it just made the most sense.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There better be some fucking meat soon.
Strong Bad Man's asking how did Castlevania 1 go?
CV1 went great. We beat it in about an hour, and we had enough time to beat all of Haunted Castle as well, which was way fucking harder than I remembered.
I caught the tail end of Haunted Castle. Jesus Christ, who thought that was a good idea?
The Japanese version of it actually wasn't all that bad, but the North American one was just like a, we are taking your fucking money.
Oh god, this guy in the mallet.
He's not that bad if you have, like, enough health to tank a couple of hits, but...
I just hate the fact that you're stuck in the damn corner the whole, like, for the majority of the time trying to avoid the damn thing.
Well, actually, if you can get to him with enough health, the block that you break to get the, health refill is actually a really good spot to wail on him.
I see.
So, like, I'm going in there now with only a couple of hits taken. I don't have to get that health upgrade right away. So, you can actually use the spot to kind of cheese him a little bit. Because you can just do a couple of hits, and if you're up here, you're actually safe.
Huh. Well, I'll be damned. What a time to not have money. Yeah, right, Runch?
Hey, if you give me a link, I will make sure that when Drac gives us his money, we'll have found his personal fan fiction. Let's say that.
Drax's stash of fanfics that he wants no one to read.
Ooh, D's Nuts donated $100 via Extra Life.
Woo!
Fuck it, here's the money now, I'll find a fic later. Ooh.
Damn! Thank you, D's Nuts. phrase I never thought I'd say.
The phrase I say all the time.
Picking that name was definitely worth it just for the clip value here.
Yeah. Oh, also, because we have passed $400 and $200, we will be doing a. We didn't have enough time to get it. Basically, I was afraid of us going over time. So we will be doing a stream of. We will be doing a. Oh, it's another. Oh, okay. Your donation finally went through.
Fuck it, here's the money, now I'll find an FIC later.
We will be doing Castlevania 2, because I was afraid of time literally running over. I will do Castlevania 2 in all of its grindy glory, and its own dedicated stream sometime in November.
There we go.
And because we passed 400, I will also be doing that for Castlevania 64 Legacy of Darkness.
Oh god.
If we pass 1,000, I will do both Castlevania 64 games. Yeah, initially I wanted to include CV2 on this, but it was just a matter of time. We were just really...
There's so much grinding that needs to be done in that game.
There's so much grinding in that game, and I actually wanted to, like, get a shot at finishing as many of these as we could. And it was just like, if we do that, we're not gonna... We would have to give something else up in its spot.
I see. All right, so I'm back, and I see I missed a donation from these nuts.
Yeah. We got some nuts money.
Yep. That good money.
So the secret to those fencer guys is that they actually will take a step back if you try and get close to them. Yeah, Legacy of Darkness, you were telling me, it's not that bad of a game. I mean, I'm definitely interested in giving it a fair shot. I played a little bit of CV. I like rented CV 64 from Blockbuster and didn't like it, but I was also a youngin', and I was more mad that it just wasn't another. I got mad at any game that wasn't Castlevania 4 after I played Castlevania 4.
God, I know that feeling.
I'm pretty sure at this point, I don't think I actually made it a donation incentive, but when we do CV4, I'm not going to use any sub-weapons, I'm just going to make it a whip only.
Ooh.
Which...
Super duper hard mode.
Not really, because the whip in that game is kind of fucking broken.
Oh, no, actually not. Yeah, you're right.
Thread in that
you have
fucking needle.
So much control. Oh god, what happened?
So I just threaded the needle between those guys really hard.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I just saw it on stream now. Holy crap.
Oh. Using that knockback to my advantage. This little fucker's gonna follow me the entire way. A wet sloppy noise. Let's get a wet noodle.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, if we can hit 2,000 before 5 o'clock, I'll cook some spaghetti. And I'll whap it. Whip it too. Sub weapons make 4 way too easy. You really don't need them.
Yeah, I'll totally admit that.
The true challenge run for CV4 would be a no whip upgrade.
Oh god. Yeah, that's definitely harder. Oh?
Oh, we got a donation for $3.50.
Adding a small amount to Dracula's horrible fanfiction stash. www.fanfiction.net/s/69226/1/time-appods-a-paradox-well-screw-what-it-wanted.
I am so happy it reads all of it.
Yeah, same here!
Okay.
I was really worried it was going to do that, and I was right.
Let's go ahead and Ray.
All right, let me see if I can find the link.
I
Take it.
just put it in chat.
Okay.
It's all yours, Ray. Wow.
Jesus Christ! All right, here we go.
I just walked.
I didn't think it'd read the whole thing, but I'm glad it did.
I just walked right off that because I'm an idiot.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Time abhors a paradox. Well, screw what it wanted. By Anime Punk 314.
Oh no!
You're off to a great start already.
Oh no!
Oh yes.
Oh god, should I read the fucking author's note? Because already the first words should fill you with concern.
Go for it.
Yes.
Author's note. I couldn't find an M-Preg for this pairing, so I'm writing one with Kane going back to being before he went into the ugly forest and got hit with every single branch on every single ugly tree. Also Vampire Raziel before he had his day at the spa in the abyss. But what the what the fuck is But Soul Reaver Raziel and Blobface Kane will play their parts, all with Janos Audrin coming back to life once more. Oh, I have so many plans.
Oh,
Fucking good.
oh
Period
boy.
B, sorry too much wallflower. So rated M for later chapters and M-Preg because, and of course, Yaoi.
Of course.
Of course!
Disclaimer, nope. None I don't own. It saddens me to admit that.
I have a lot of concerns.
See, I
Oh
thought
my
that.
God.
See, I thought that was definitely like the Castlevania right holders making this fanfic.
You know what? The story really is in all the disclaimers. Warning! Flames will only fuel to make me frisky, and when that happens, I write more. So feel free to try.
So basically, us getting angry makes them horny. That's a 2018 mood right there.
Yeah, yeah, big mood.
Well, you know, this was written in 2011.
Oh my
It's
god.
still a 2018 mood.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'm just only letting you know.
They were able to predict the future.
Your resistance, goddammit, Rich.
Oh no. Oh no, not Woodsworth.
All right, here we go. By the way, is my voice coming in a little bit better? I
Yes.
moved the mic closer to me. Okay.
You're good, you're good.
Alright, it's gonna be fun.
It's all too clear.
As I
Chris, I don't know what you're hearing, but we've got our first fan fiction.
All right, you know what? This calls for a beer because I'm gonna need it after this.
I have so much concern.
All right, I'll start now. As I slip back into the spectral realm, I never heard Kane's warning about Janos Audrin and not giving him back his heart that my human incarnation had so proudly ripped out in victory. I awoke and sat defeated. Once
Awoke?
again, I
What's
had
this?
been used as a pawn in people's sick games of power. Well, no more. I would no longer listen to Kane and his campaign to right Nosgoth and right the vampiric balance with the humans. No more will I allow Mobius to trick me with his silver-tongued lies. I would
Oh my.
go my own path, whether it be the wrong to choose or the savior to all. Time abhors a paradox. Well, screw what it wanted. For once it would be me to make this path that everyone keeps telling I can only cut. A path that only I can defy with the choice of my own destiny.
You know, I would say something about this being a Sonic fanfic, but pretty much half of those lines just sound like lyrics from It Doesn't Matter.
Yeah.
I was
I
about
was
to
gonna
say,
say
this
that.
would make a really good Linkin Park song.
Oh
Goofed that
boy.
jump up so fucking much.
Oh,
I sat
yikes, wow.
I sat thinking in my timeless realm on what I wish to endeavor, first, and I knew that I had to go back to the day I was to show off my evolution. The day I was to be condemned. Somehow I knew I would find clues to the answers I seeked.
Condom?
By the way,
They actually use those in these?
By the way, if you feel that I'm reading it weird, there are just like capital letters in the most random fucking places, and the grammar is just like kind of odd. So I apologize in
Bad
advance.
grammar in a fan fiction?
Yeah, I know it's
don't
it's
say!
shocking. But anyway, to continue. There in that time, but I would need Kane's help to assist me, since he and Mobius were the only ones that could properly control the time stream, and as much as my lover had betrayed me in the past, I knew Kane would jump at the chance to create the ultimate paradox and save himself, along with Nosgoth. Collecting the necessary sustenance from my spectral realm, I vised through the invisible gates and found myself in the fenced-in space where the young dead king rested. Wasting no time, my mind made up, I called for my tormentor. Come out, Kane! I know you're around here somewhere! My voice echoing back at me in the high domed ceiling-ited room.
What?
Ceiling-it... Ooh.
my reactions exactly.
Man, that is fucking rough. And what would you have of me, Raziel? Come to ease your anger by finishing me off once and for all? Kane mocked
Are
with
they
his
talking about-
taunting voice.
Finishing him off in the killing way, in the nutting way, or in the both?
Oh, I have no idea. And I'm also afraid to find out, but we're gonna find out anyway.
Thanks for the bits.
Thank you, Tyrant Saber.
I'm assuming
I
those are
know
good
how
bits.
I know how to make that paradox you're so fond of. But the
Oh
real
my.
question is if I trust you enough to keep your end of the deal. Raziel spoke inquisitively. If it will save our race and Nosgoth, I will do what you ask. But I warn you, Raziel, if you are only to play vengeance, there will be much to pay for. That's your game, Kane. Never mind. Then I will do as you ask, Kane smirked, as he watched his firstborn and past lover walk past him. Whoa,
Wait.
Wait a second.
Let's hit the button for a second, because that was a loaded sentence we just kind of glossed over.
Yeah, you think?
No, I didn't gloss over it. I read it, and then I immediately took a swig of beer and said, what? Wait, what? About twice.
Rewind a minute. Jesus
Again.
Christ.
Let me just go ahead and let's see here. Kane smirked as he watched his firstborn and past lover walk past him.
Okay. Woo!
Well,
my
I'm
God.
gonna whip Medusa right now.
Gonna go
Is
for
Medusa
something
the
more
name of your dick?
family-friendly?
I think it's the name of
Woo,
their
do I have beer in the fridge? Because I think I need it.
Do you want me to wait until you come back?
No, you can keep going.
Okay. Then we will go to the time chamber and send me back. Raziel ordered as he strut towards the needed room.
Very needed.
Where are we going? The elder vampire asked in wonderment. I am going back to the day you are to condemn me, the Soul Reaver hissed, while his eyes narrowly glowed in hate. Oh my god, there are 3 parts to this. Alright, here we go. Author's note, well, what do you think so far? Do you think it'll be any good?
I think it'll be great.
Alright, off to part 2. See here. Let me see here. Again, the author's note wanted to tell you that warning flames will be used as fuel to make me frisky. Just wanted to just in case you forgot that last time.
Oh, I almost did.
Thank you for the public service of reminding us.
Making my way to the chamber, a sense of anxiety fell upon me as we entered the room. Kane began setting the stream in time I would have to flow through to get where I must go. Is it ready, Raziel? Kane called, anxious to see what was to happen. Then I take my leave, the Reaver announced before allowing himself to step through the swirling gateway and into the flow of time. Unbeknownst to him, a certain vampire had followed after.
Was it Count Chocula?
I hope so. By the way, I don't know much about fanfiction.net, but do you get to put like your own portrait as like your profile picture of the person that creates the story or something?
I'd imagine so.
Because it's a creepy ass picture. Anyway, stepping out of the time stream, I found myself propelled back in time, standing on the step that would lead to the area housing the dilapidated pillars and Kane's throne. My still sensitive hearing picked up the voices of my vampiric brethren as they counseled. Now near enough to see the traitorous fools and our master, I settled on to a raised ledge, listening as they argued about with their herds of humans and the lack or breeding stock. Ugh, okay.
Ugh.
Rahab Okay, wait. All right, no, that's a name. Rahab Avisid Dumas. No, wait. That's not a name. It's supposed to be advised. What a dumb writer. Rahab advised Duma to stop killing off so many of his females, for they could birth the next bunch of his food supply, while the others spoke of a strange malady spreading around the mortal flames, causing a black pox and fatal illness, shortening their own food supply. Oh, actually, yeah, that was one hell of a sentence. I do have to take a break for just 1 minute to answer a phone call. Be right back.
That's fine. Oh, in the meanwhile,
so I looked up the and going here. No, there isn't.
Because as we
It's
all
actually-
know, everyone
it's
loves
actually gonna
vampire
partially
Kylo
be
Ren.
Running Express.
I'm gonna just mute Ray because I don't think he realizes that we can hear him on the phone. Also, thank you, Smedrick, for that $100 donation, because everyone loves Vampire Kylo Ren. Ray, I'll unmute you as soon as I get a heads up from you that you're out of your phone call.
Alright, I'm back. What horribleness did I miss?
Can you still hear Ray talking?
Ray, are you saying something right now?
Oh, he muted himself. Okay. Ray got a phone call from work and didn't mute himself, so I went and did it for him. Yeah, it is.
Sorry about that. I thought I had it on mute.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Oh.
I muted you on stream anyway. I didn't want whatever work you were doing to potentially have gotten messed up. Ooh. All right, as you were.
So let's see here. Blah 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 blah.
I also see we got another donation.
Yes, we did. We got
Okay,
$100 from our good friend Smendrick, saying because
Hey.
as we know, everyone loves Vampire Kylo Ren.
I wish so dearly to join in this council and advise them all to jump into the abyss and
Like I just
suffer
did
the
now.
almost eternal pain
Oh,
I
God.
had.
Very good
Then
timing. on
tell
that,
them.
Yeah, very good timing.
Then tell them when they reach the bottom that maybe the Elder God would take pity on them and they too could join the festivities and feast upon the souls of the dead. It would save them the hassle about food, since everything was perishing anyway. Perishing.
Oh, that means they were given into
Yeah.
a parish?
I imagine?
Oh, God.
My frustration was washed out from me as unnamed dread poured down my skin, like cold water, as I watched myself walk down the very steps I had just been on and up the stone path leading on to the platform, to the throne and pillars. I had forgotten how early I had awakened from my dormancy with this new evolution. I
think
remembered
somebody needs to go to
feeling
English class.
so impressed with myself that I had not thought of the consequence of surpassing Cain, or what would possibly take place this very day. The nightmare I was going to have to rescue myself from being subjected to, so I may never end up like this. As I observed myself, I took my radiant porcelain white skin. Porcelain white skin? Like
Like a
toilet skin? Toilet
Yeah.
skin? Okay, yeah, you do you. All right. The shape aristocratic features that house my brilliantly sharp calculating eyes. I look at my hair and admire the smooth black locks. Yeah, that's also spelling for, oh my god. Anyway, as dark as a raven's wing, and realize how much I miss the long length to which I would put up, only to later have Cain pull it out, running his claws through me.
Oh, well then.
Dispelling my thoughts, my eyes traveled the length of my full, perfect body, drinking in the muscular planes I no longer could sustain, as everything was washed from me, no longer have a jaw keeping the revolting cloth as a reminder, or what I had once been, and who destroyed that. What? I can't believe I read that word salad. Anyway, I kept taking in my appearance,
We get it,
making
you're white.
note of the different.
God damn it, bird!
I kept taking in my. All right, can I just? Is he like jerking off to himself? Like, is he getting aroused by looking at himself?
I want to say yes, but even though I have no idea what the fuck is going on from this description.
I kept taking in my appearance, making note of the differences between then and now. I noticed something out of place as I watched myself kneel. The thongs of leather. Thongs? Thongs of leather? Of leather?
Yeah.
The thongs of what?
The thongs of leather that usually rested across my lower abdomen. Thongs don't go. Anyway, my lower abdomen looked as if they were being strained, almost digging into my flesh. And I wondered why I hadn't noticed this when I had first awoken. That I was getting bigger was worrisome. Then a thought of what Janos Audrin spoke of played in my mind, as clear as the day itself.
Who?
Vampires weren't always created, Raziel. They were born. Dun dun dun.
Yeah,
The
usually
shock.
an Mpreg. We've
Oh boy. The shock held me paralyzed, staring at myself in a new light, as the one evolution I had gained in outright appearance not only condemned me, but the being within, and it made me want to correct my existence even more. Luckily, I was pulled from my musing by an unwanted voice.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too.
You were... You know, I'm gonna read it exactly as he typed it, because fuck this. You were Alloway, the most beautiful of your brothers. Cain sighed as he relived the deja vu.
I'm with Kane.
Or was it? Something seemed greatly off. He just couldn't place his claw in it.
Oh my god,
oh my
really?
god!
What? No!
Cyclops, kill me now.
Oh god. They really had to go there and make that joke. Jesus Christ.
Author's note. Okay, here's the next chapter. I hope you all enjoy. I've been trying to keep with the characters' personalities, and so far I think I've done that.
I don't think you've done anything right now, buddy.
I mean, you've done something, but...
I can't get over they named the vampire Aloe! And they spelled it wrong!
To be fair, I think he meant to say you were always the most beautiful of your brothers, but I don't know if Alloway has something to do with it.
I don't even know anymore.
Whatever. Anyway, chapter 3, and thankfully the final chapter of this shit.
Excuse me 1 second.
That
felt great.
just to let you know, the author wanted to warn you again that flames will be used as fuel to make him frisky. And when that happens, he
God.
writes more, so go ahead and try it. Alright, let me see here. Oh my god, kind of a longer chapter. Unfortunately.
Before you do that, I skipped Grant for Sypha. So we unfortunately won't be getting Grant. We're already getting to the nasty with the fanfiction. We don't need Grant on top of that.
Yeah.
Alright. You're a sick, depraved bastard. Raziel hissed as he
Finally.
watched his past master approach his other form, whom was kneeling respectively with his wings stretched out, revealing their presence in hopes of pleasing his creator. By the way, presence is spelt like a
Christmas present.
So-
Oh god, of course it is. Of course it is.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Jesus. What the crap?
Come back. You're a sick, depraved
Alright,
bastard,
anyway.
said my dad to me on Christmas.
Yikes.
Kane was taken back by Raziel's blasphemous words as the Soul Reaver released the Wrath Blade, taking aim at him and his other self walked closer to the still perfect form of his vampiric creation. In awe and confusion, he watched between his hope and past self. Raziel lined the Spirit Blade in direct point with Kane's past chest, while his other self ran his claws over the sensitive flesh of the bat-like wings, unexpecting what might be coming. Still watching what was before him, his keen hearing picked up his firstborn's inhale of breath. Knowing what was about to happen, he gaped in surprise as a telekinetic projectile hit his younger self's chest, sending him flying just before his claws could rip the new appendages apart.
Man, I knew they said that Deltarune would be taking a little bit of a detour from what Undertale did, but I didn't expect this much.
Oh no.
What have you done? It's the only way I can imagine him talking this. Kane demanded as his eyes widened in horror. Saving my life, and perhaps another's as well. But you should know this, Kane, since you knew how everything was going to originally work out this day. How it all played out. Raziel snapped harshly before turning back to the scene in front of him. I watched my brethren and myself take on a look of shock as the other Kane righted himself off the ground where he had roughly landed. I watched this other Kane look around, searching for what I knew to be who had dared interrupt him as he laid judgment. Come out, whoever you are, and face me not like a coward. Past Kane bellowed in a rage. Having already made our all-powerful master look foolish, I allowed him to seem so as a bit longer as I observed the others. I noticed his gaze was at the ledge where I had hiddenly perched, and wondered if he really knew where I was or if he had gotten luck.
Luck. Yeah, that's what we'll call it.
Yeah.
Tired of this game, I jumped from the cliff and began walking towards the platform. Only one thought on my mind, but to my surprise, I was forcefully yanked back, face to face, with the one man I wanted nothing to do with at the moment. You can't do this, Raziel. Kane hissed at the Reaver for him. Are you going back on our deal? Raziel asked questioningly, pulling himself free and continuing forward. Finally to the pillars, I stalked in front of Kane and glared at two snide golden eyes that dared look down on me as if I were nothing. I had never been so filled with rage or longing as I did that at that very minute, standing before him and my brothers. What gives you the authority to interrupt me? Kane snarled as he looked at the blue figure before him.
Oh,
Oh,
donation.
Oh god.
And a
Smedrick
chaser,
just...
a very special Adventure Time FIC, http
Oh,
//arian.com/g4/view/2909883.
Oh no.
Adventure Time? Really, Schmendrick?
I mean, it does have... We asked for vampire fanfics, and we got a vampire fanfic. Alright, I will send that one to you, Ray, when you're done with this one. God,
Okay.
I love Charity so fucking much.
to be fair, if it's bubbling, I'll be okay with it.
And also, to be fair, we asked for explicitly this.
Is this true?
I know your trick, Kane. I've come back to stop you from ruining the future and my life by stopping you from doing as Mobius has led you to do. Doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
You speak lies, the past Kane sneered. Take a good look, Master, for I am your precious Raziel after you've thrown me into the abyss. For my so-called treason, Raziel lowered as his eyes narrowed in pure hatred. Kane! Vampiric Raziel inhaled in shock at the image of what was almost to become. You are nothing more than Sarafan garbage, the past Kane accused. I'm afraid not, future Kane acknowledged to his past self. This is our beautiful Raziel after we've torn his wings and left him to dwell in the lake of the dead. I believe you take perverse pleasure in knowing my future, knowing that to save yourself, you think not only killing your lover, but a child as well as fix your doings. The Soul Reaver once more snapped as he subconsciously placed his claw on the small bump protruding from his still vampiric self's stomach.
Oh God!
It's finally happened.
Oh no!
Wide, glowing phantom eyes shot up to look at shocked Amber Gold as a small flutter was felt across the claw and inner organs. What are you speaking of, Raziel? The Elder Kane questioned in bewilderment. You didn't know? I thought you had already seen your future, all it entitled. I woke from my evolution before time. Doesn't it seem strange that I woke 5 years early? Raziel asked. Yes, but I figured it was that your evolution had not taken as long to further defy you. Oh god.
This vampire just impregnated himself.
I think he did.
Cool.
My evolution is more than one thing. The wings you so despise are only the first. The second is inside of me, where I find I am no longer alone. That is where I believe saving the pillars falls on me.
Hold on.
Oh
Time
no.
Time out. Did this vampire get himself pregnant and then make his baby? Oh, is this man his own Horcrux?
I think he is.
Holy water ain't
Oh,
strong
God.
enough.
This is why I have beer.
Cease this cryptic speech and tell me your findings, Kane huffed in impatience.
Oh no.
I mean, should have probably just asked Clippy to help this cryptic speech because that's the only thing that could save this speech.
Or Gritty.
Ugh.
We,
Or Gritty.
I was about to say we need gritty. We need gritty in here to purge this heresy.
This is a lot. I agree with you, Runge. This is a lot to unpack.
Oh god. I find myself carrying the first vampiric child to be born in millennia, and you were about to let it be destroy it. again.
Destroy it!
You were about to let it be destroy it again.
Oh my god.
Can we destroy?
Raziel
Can we destroy it for the first time?
Raziel found himself hissing as the situation left him nothing but hurt and ragingly pissed. By the way, I literally thought it said left him nothing but hurt because the word but and hurt did not have a space in it.
I mean, it probably did. That baby's got to come out of somewhere.
Oh no!
A child! The two Canes said simultaneously. At that, the air around them began to pulsate as time shifted to find a path slowly unleashing a new paradox. They all stared at the monumental moment in which the time stream began flowing in a far newer direction.
Can like Marty and Doc just burst through like the fucking wall in a DeLorean?
The end.
This is the strangest episode of Doctor Who I've ever seen.
That was
so much.
something.
I love it.
Alright, give me like 10 minutes. I just have to start this next,
Yeah, get like some, and you also get some
Archive?
get some fucking water.
Yeah, I mean that too.
God in heaven.
That was a beauty.
Shmendrick seems very disappointed that it's ended already.
Oh, don't worry, we're gonna be here for a while.
For better or for worse.
Fucking
Oh my
X-Nights.
lord.
I'd also like to really make sure that the one I found is in the key.
Was it the one you linked earlier? Because holy
Yes,
shit.
that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
just the description alone.
just send Ray the link.
I
'Cause
can
it's
do
probably
that.
lost somewhere in chat. God,
Yeah,
damn.
just the description alone is insane. Oh my god.
They better give me some fucking meat, like now.
You are desperately low on health right now.
Yeah, and I've taken a lot of damage too.
Oh, well, rip.
That's fine. I don't think reading fanfiction is a TOS violation.
What if it mentions nipples?
Oh,
If it
well, we're dead.
Listen, Trevor streamed like all
What is
day
this,
yesterday.
Facebook?
Trevor streamed all day yesterday with his tit out.
That's true. That boy didn't have a shirt on.
Tits out, look sharp!
God, I missed everything by going to sleep early.
He actually had a fucking damn fine beat.
Yeah, those were some really good beats he was dropping last night. If I didn't, oh, god damn it, Rich.
That wasn't me!
That wasn't Rich, by the way.
Oh. I just immediately assumed if somebody did a fucky wucky it was Rich. I'm sorry. Porque no los dos, Rich.
I mean, yeah. But that's my general response to most things.
Fuck it.
You're just gonna tank through it? Yeah, just gonna tank through it.
Tank through it. Come on, just walk into the fire, you big idiot.
Oh, yikes. So I just looked at Discord. Apparently Blizzard is going full slaughtering grounds mode, and is filing a DMCA against anyone who passed around that clip of them getting booed at BlizzCon.
Ooh.
Oh, are you talking about from the fucking shitty Diablo launch?
Uh-huh.
That's a bold strategy, given the legal implications of them falsely filing claims.
Right? Like, Blizzard. Really? This is the hill you want to die on?
You've seen how this shit has gone before for other companies.
That's a very bold strategy of them.
That's a bold move, Cotton. That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how that works out for you.
Spoilers, it's not going to.
Well, okay, Fallout deleting the entire 76 beta was more than likely an accident.
I would
Knowing
agree
Bethesda.
to that, but it's Bethesda.
I know speedrunners are already really pissed because it's basically a built-in, like, speedrunning mode that I'm pretty sure they put in there by complete accident.
Jesus Christ. Would have figured Blizzard would
See
have
ya.
died on the Overwatch same face hill, but dying on Diablo Mobile is equally as stupid. I mean, Runch, you ain't wrong.
Well, you see, the reason they're DMCAing it is they're trying to save face.
Alright, that was a good one.
They've apparently they've taken down and reposted the launch trailer for Diablo 4 times just to make sure the like and dislike bar was disabled.
Wow.
Did they screw it up the first 3 times?
Oh wait. No. You know what? Link me to the latest one.
Okay, hold on.
We're gonna have
No one
we're gonna
saw
have a
that.
good reading. We're gonna have a good reading time just before we do the next fanfiction reading.
Which I believe Rich linked in Discord to you, by the
All
way.
right. What about the one that Schmendrick also did?
Rich technically linked his first, and then...
Yeah,
I
we're
don't care about the order at all.
Okay,
Oh, no, I know.
Do
I know.
spend-
I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure I have them on cue. That's all.
Yep.
And I want to make sure that Schmendrick knows we're not forgetting him.
Yeah, in that case, do Smedrick's first because he actually paid $150 for his.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
He did pay more, that's true.
Alright.
People really want me to be Hanzo, huh?
Yup.
All right, but no, seriously. Link me if you can. Link me to the video, like the YouTube video of that Diablo thing. We're gonna have
Got
some
it.
fun reading time there, and then we're gonna go on to the next fanfiction.
Alright, hold on a second. Hang on. Alright, this is the most recent one I can find, which was from yesterday. Check Discord.
As $5,000.
It looks like... Oh, no.
Oh wait, no wait, they didn't disable the dislikes.
Yeah, it looks like they completely... Although, Jesus Christ, that like to dislike ratio is enormous.
Yeah, that's probably what they,
Yeah, no, this has 8.8k likes, which there are now 8.8k idiots on the internet, definitely.
Uh-huh.
So compared to 275,000.
Woo!
All right, time to go ahead and go through the comments because there are 27,000 of them, and I'm gonna
Oh.
find gold at least within 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, I guarantee you will.
Ugh.
damn it.
Because if there's one thing that's gold, it's YouTube comments. And if there's one thing that's also the fucking devil, it's YouTube comments.
Okay, these are absolutely hilarious. Jesus Christ.
There is a lot of copy pasta, like literal copy pasta shitposting of "Hey Blizzard, delete this" with the middle finger and just a face image.
Yep.
But that's
It's
repeated. Actually, that's repeated. I mean, I'm still scrolling. Still scrolling. It's the same thing. Like, I'm gonna copy and paste exactly what it is into the Twitch chat, just so people actually know what I'm talking about.
It's funny. Although
So that particular post has
Oh, I'm fine.
been copied and pasted and posted
rip.
in, and I have definitely scrolled through at least 15 pages worth of comments, like with my mouse down thing. And by the way, the 15 pages are in portrait on a monitor that's in portrait mode.
Oh god.
So let's see
the
here.
comment from Red Pill Shark at the very top of the video is actually kind of funny. 12 times I've been
my
deleted.
son forever. I enjoyed 20, but it seems like now is the time to admit the soul is gone. Never mind. Anyway, let's see. Red Pill Shark.
I can just imagine how angry he must have been typing this out.
Alright, so in reply to that comment, though, guess who's back? Back again. and people are just posting, up you go, in order to continue to make him the top comment.
Oh my god.
Listen, a lot of, hey Blizzard, delete this. Let's see here. Come on. Give me some gold, guys. Let's go.
You're asking for gold from YouTube comments?
Well, yeah, if it's one thing that can provide gold, it's YouTube comments. Now, I can't say that it's fool. I will definitely agree with the fact that it's fool's gold. But, you know, we're just trying to dig. We're prospecting right now. Listen, this is part of my internet zoology career right here. This is me at work right now.
Rich is absolutely right. Gold flex and poop is still technically gold.
Let's see here. First time in my whole 31 years I had to dislike a video. YouTube has not been around. But okay, let me see here. Someone's like, so where do we all meet up when comments get disabled?
Oh lord.
Come on, let's see here. Can I just say, I want to throw this out there, and I don't play WoW by any means, but I know that, like, if people die, like, sometimes, like, that play WoW, they'll sometimes, like, try to do a nice thing, like, hold a in-game funeral. So you think it would be ironic if someone could host that in World of Warcraft or Diablo?
Oh Jesus.
Like, if someone could just, like, do that, please. Please and thank you.
That'd be
My god,
fucking hilarious.
no, literally, it's all copy pasta. Like, all this is that line copy pasted.
I know, it's hilarious.
I mean, it was it's a bad game. I'm gonna be real with you, Blizzard. It's a bad game.
It's a bad game, Brent. It's a bad game, Brent. Also, Chris has found corgis at BlizzCon, so everything's fine.
Oh, then
There are
Blizzard's
pictures
great.
of there are pictures of said corgis in Discord, and oh my god.
Fuck. God, I hate this boss more
Oh,
than any.
Jesus Christ.
I hate this boss more than any other boss in the entire fucking game.
I was just watching and I was like, this really just seems like self-flagellation. Just
Yeah.
once. And yeah.
Listen, I really try not to do the entire, like, save state and save scum, but I hate this. We would literally be here for an hour on this boss alone.
I'm not criticizing. I understand exactly how it's going, but
I feel your pain, don't worry about it, man.
I did look to see if there was, like, a speedrunning strategy to specifically take down this one boss, and it is the setup for it is like nearly impossible. You pretty much have to beat the first one like. You have to beat the first like one of those guys using basically a Sypha spell.
Ah.
And I forgot to switch to Sypha to get it.
A company once known for innovation and moving forward decided that they would be innovative and moving backwards by taking an amazing PC franchise and putting it on a fucking cell phone.
Here's all.
Alright, I won't lie, that was kind of scary.
You were like 1 pixel from death.
Yes. I
Holy
was.
shit.
Oh, couldn't do it twice.
Ah, sadness.
I mean, alright, so I will go ahead and say that I imagine that the rest of BlizzCon is definitely fun and an enjoyable experience. But I will definitely say for people that fly across the country to go ahead and get that as their final release statement on their fucking opening ceremony, that is a big slap in the face.
Yeah, that's a
Considering
bad.
Diablo is one of their.
Like
That's a bad move.
It is. It really is.
like all they had to do was look at how many people are excited for the new Command and Conquer game and be like, we should probably not do this last.
That would require them to think. Clearly, they don't.
And I had actually been defending some of their choices with Diablo. I'm like, oh yeah, Diablo on Switch. That's a kind of a cool idea.
Yeah, I defended that. I thought it was
honestly,
great.
honestly, I would have pulled a Bethesda with that whatever that Star whatever movie. I mean, not movie. Game coming space one that looks like. I would have just pulled a fucking like 20-second trailer of just a Diablo 4 title mark and just be done with it.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, no, never mind. There's nothing of gold to read this
Rip.
because it's literally copy pasta of them being like, "Hey, delete this." Which you know what?
I kind of figured it's a
There we go.
pasta bomb.
Just gonna add mine in. I might as well. Might as well make more work for them.
Come on down. Like, really, when you think about it, Diablo kind of is the original gacha game, but it's still a bad PC port, a bad mobile port. It doesn't
Yeah.
even, like, look cool. Like, the last time you had a company do something kind of innovative with a quote-unquote phone version of their game was Doom RPG, which was awesome.
I'm kind of surprised that the Blizzard did the hold my beer meme to put as a bounce off of EA. I'm kind of shocked with it, but you know what? Whatever. All right, let me get the links to these stories. Schmendrick, let me get yours first. Actually, you know what? I might be able to pull it off the donation page. Let me.
Yes, it is on the donation page.
Yeah, never mind, Schmendrick. I found it. Oh my god. Oh no. Alright, guys, let's just go ahead and description. You know what? Should I read the tags?
4:30, Jen, is the next. We may actually, you know what? We'll push it till 5. Next break is at 5.
All right, should I go ahead and read the description and tags before I get started with this? What is definitely going to be me getting banned from something? Description: some vor with Marceline and Finn the Human.
Oh God!
Tags: Adventure Time, Anal Vor.
Oh no!
Yeah, Big Belly, F/M, Fatal.
It'll probably be Jackbox again.
You know what? Let's just go ahead and skip the obvious ones, because I'm not going to read things like male, female, human, and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and just read the ones that are just not so obvious. Implied digestion.
Implied. Good. Well, you want to make sure.
And Vampire Predator. Oh my, I don't know if, oh wait, I don't know if I can read, oh my god.
How bad is it?
Jeez.
So long as it doesn't have the big R in it.
Well, I mean, it doesn't, but I'm gonna put a line in our Facebook chat real quick that I just like found while randomly scrolling through it, and I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna go ahead and get the, okay on this beforehand.
All right.
Hold
All
on.
right. Let me take a look and make sure like we're not actually going to go to hell.
I mean, there's no hard R. I will definitely say that.
That's good.
Okay, that's the. All right, let's take a look at this.
Bad timing, Chris.
No, I think Chris had perfect timing with that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's fine.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah,
Woo!
Alright.
That's
It's
a
a-
line, all right.
it's explicit, but it's a line. It's listen, $150 gets us to read that. We are
Okay.
Mega Hedron. We're basically telling people that if they donate, if they donate to Extra Life, which by the way we're doing this for sick kids. We will read bad fan fiction, and someone just sent us a fucking
Bad vampire fanfiction.
Squirt-a-doozy.
Squirt a doozy?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
ironically enough, that's not one of the tags. Which is funny because they list a lot of things as a tag.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was you or Amazon who was these nuts.
Both in the Jackbox game and in the donation. That was me.
Exactly. No, that's what I figured. Also, I will be right back.
I just want to go ahead and say that I am so sorry. You guys are gonna. But it's time.
This is what
So here we go.
Oh,
Schmedrick,
hard.
this is
hard,
for you.
Hard. I'm gonna type that in chat because I don't actually want to see. Oh. Okay, I didn't get bumped to the. Ray, I think your audio setup is trying to kill itself.
But what happened?
I'm hearing like a bunch of clicking static.
Oh, give me a minute then. Hold on.
I think your audio setup heard what you were gonna read and decided to try and kill itself. Yeah, no, we should probably make that. We will read bad fan fiction. We will read over 17 fan fiction. Just please, nothing with like explicit rape scenes. Like, for the love of God.
Okay, how's it sound right now?
Much better.
Okay.
Crystal clear for what horror is about to come out of it.
Okay. There's like no title to this. All it's literally titled is Marceline Boar Story. That's what it's called. It's literally what it's called.
Right to the point. I like it.
Marceline had just finished her encore on the stage. The gray-skinned vampire girl gave a wave to the crowd as she turned to walk behind the curtains. She wiped the sweat off her brow and drank a gulp of bottled water her manager gave her. She was clad in a pair of shorty shorts, blackened leather, that stopped at upper thigh, and a nice tank top with a skull on it.
I'm jumping in
She
this
pushed
pit
up-
right now.
She pushed open the door to her dressing room and flopped on the couch, letting out a long, satisfying sigh. A knock was heard on her dressing room door, coming from Finn, the human boy. "Hey, Marcy, are you in there?" he asked, standing up on his toes, trying to look at the peephole that obviously only went one way. Marceline smirked with a sinister smirk, the kind of mischievous smile that comes from someone with something to hide, or someone with a sinister plan. "Come in, Finny!" Finn opened the door and walked in, eyes falling upon Marceline. He was already a little weirded out. Marceline barely ever called him Finny, and when she did, it was usually right before she messed with him. Marceline waved at him, sprawled out on her couch, yawning and fanning herself. Finn waved back awkwardly, sitting at a chair next to her. Hey," he said, adjusting the bear hat. "Sup with you, Finn?" she said, smirking, sinking further into the couch. "Me and Jake were just fighting Banshee, and all the screaming reminded me that you had a concert, so I wanted to see it. Sorry for coming late and stuff." Marceline shrugged. "It's fine. The performance went well. I'm a bit hungry, though." Oh boy. "What about this?" Finn said, removing a flawlessly shiny red apple from his pocket and tossing it at Marceline.
Yeah, let's go for the apple. Apple
Marceline
time.
shook her head. "I'm in the mood for something
Terrifying.
bigger, Finn." Oh boy. "I guess you could suck the red out of the family sword," he said. "But it does look a lot cooler red, and like, it's made out of demon's blood. So maybe you just suck up the entire sword, I guess?" He looked at the ground. Marceline shook her head and just smirked, looking at Finn with a grin. "What are you hungry for then? Like, a really big apple?" he asked, looking around. "Just you," Marceline said, grinning. What?" Finn stammered in disbelief. Marceline nods. "Mm-hmm. You look so delicious." She licked her lips with her forked tongue, giving her stomach a pat, just as it growled like a caged wolf. Boy. I am so sorry, everybody, for this, but I'm
love
going to take
Charity.
a quick swig, and I'm going to continue.
I love Charity so much.
"But Marceline, don't do anything weird," he said, getting up from his chair and backing away from sure whether or not Marceline was serious. This wouldn't be the first time she lied to him. On the other hand, it wouldn't be the first time she tried to eat him either.
I must have missed that episode of Adventure Time.
Yeah, I think I did too. Marceline smirked villainously, with a flick of her wrist, the door shut and locked. She tackled the young boy onto the ground, already pulling her shorts off her fat, jiggly gray booty.
Oh, we are in for a fucking time.
Finn flailed his arms wildly, trying to reach for the aforementioned family sword that he had on his back. Marceline held him down mercilessly. She snapped her fingers again, tendrils erupting from the floor, typing his arms and legs. She stood up now and kicked off her pants off. She wiggled her fat gray ass. Finn could feel his member throb and press against his pants. His cheeks turned bright red, and for a moment, he forgot that he was absolutely terrified.
Like an apple.
"Come on, Marcy, quit it!" he shouted, wriggling
Please.
around trying to escape the tendril's grasp. Marceline smirked. The tendrils moved, positioning the boy so her was sitting on his bottom. The rest of his body straight up so she could do this right. Oh boy.
I think I'm just instinctively trying to kill myself now in this game.
Finn stood there, motionlessly. He was far too tired. Wait, actually, oh wait, no, sorry, I skipped the break. One sec. Finn yanked his arms away from the tendrils with all of his boyish might, which was surprisingly substantial for a boy with noodle arms. Despite this, he was still pinned down by her Stygian tendrils. Marceline licked her lips. She walked over toward the boy, taking each gray-ass cheek in hand and pulling them apart. Showing off her tight pucker, she slowly lowered herself. Oh boy, her tight asshole against the top of his head.
I'm sorry, I need a second. I've never heard the phrase. I've never heard asshole referred to as a pucker before. All right, I'm good.
I'm sorry, I just looked at our Facebook chat.
Yeah, I'm with Chris.
So, for those in our that are not in our Facebook chat, like, I was like, I quickly read over something, I was just like, oh my god, should definitely read this, and then I copied and pasted a paragraph into our chat, and then literally right after that, Chris posted a selfie, and he was like, after that, he was like, I want to die. There you go, Ray. You posted something so bad, I had to go be a meme.
I just had a very clear memory of one of my coworkers giving this link to people at my job and saying, hey, if anyone from my job is watching, hi, I'm gonna get fired.
Wait, what happened?
What's it? I don't know if they are still watching, but at one point, some people from my job were watching, potentially donating, or,
should I stop?
No, we're in this to win this.
Okay.
It's
All
for
right,
it's
continuing.
for it's for charity.
Continuing, Finn stood there, motionlessly. He was far too tired and shocked to do anything at this point. He took an opportunity to look at Marceline's ass, and found that he had never realized how simply fantastic it was, how plump and soft and lovely it was. He was a bit ashamed, since Marceline was his friend, but at this point, it seemed like their relationship was going to change, although into what, he wasn't sure. Predator and prey seemed almost appropriate. Marceline grunted and slowly pushed her hips downward. Her asshole there are too many L's in this. Slowly expanding around the top of the blonde boy's head, swallowing up more and more of his body. Until it reached his neck. His last strand of blonde hair disappearing into Marceline's juicy butt.
Oh, thank God they specified the juice factor.
Finn moaned softly, not sure whether to be aroused or fearful for his life. So he chose both.
Good
He
call.
closed his eye, hoping that this would be over soon. He tried to imagine what the inside of Marceline would be like, and tried to conjure up as pleasant an image as he could. He hoped to glob it wouldn't be some kind of smelly, cramped, dark prison. Marceline's pucker had reached his chest now, creating a vacuum-like tightness around his body. He found that his sizable rod was fully erect now, and was sticking up his waistband, allowing his head to be completely visible outside his pants. Something about the idea of being inside of Marceline made him more aroused than anything he could imagine. He kept his eyes firmly shut the whole time, although he wasn't sure exactly why.
Ray, I've never been happier in my entire life to have access to a whip button.
He let a soft, involuntary moan, muffled by Marceline's mighty ass. Marceline continued to lower her hips
Muffled by
downward,
the ass.
positioning herself perfectly to allow more and more of Finn to enter her without a hitch, until she found herself at a speed bump. Finn's erect penis, which due to some adjustment by Finn, was sticking straight out, making it a bit more difficult to suck in. So, that's the problem?
There's a lot of problems here. Trevor, perfect timing.
Hi, Trevor. You're just in time for some Adventure Time 4 fan fiction that I have to read.
We call it for Adventure Time. Dracula's already given us... He's given us some money. He's given us $30, but we still got more money.
I guess Finny's getting pretty excited by the thought of being in my ass, she teased, sticking her serpentine tongue out. Don't worry, you'll be inside me soon enough.
You'll be in my heart.
Finn knew that going flaccid again was a hopeless effort, especially with Marceline talking.
Yeah,
Marceline-
turns out people like giving money to hear us reading some real bad shit. Ooh!
You'll be in my ass, you'll be in my...
Oh, I'm so glad your audio cut out right at that second.
Wait, did it cut out?
For like a split second.
Oh. Well, Bill Collins will be upset. Anyway, Marceline grunted and pulled her ass cheeks apart, finally managing to just barely squeeze Finn's cock in, but not without it rubbing against her first. The moment it entered, she removed her hands from her ass and put one on her mouth to catch a gasp as her cheeks turned dark red.
I guess that ass.
Oh, Finny, if only you knew how good this feels for me. At this point, far more of Finn was inside of Marceline than out, and only his legs remained. A bit of a bulge was already visible on Marceline's stomach. It was nothing too pronounced, just a small, head-shaped lump on the lower part of her belly. But it got bigger as...
It's my favorite Nirvana song.
But it got bigger as Marceline adjusted herself to finish Finn off. She laid on her back and spread her legs out, using her hands to grab Finn's legs and guide them up into her. Soon, she sucked up to his knees, then his ankles, and then finally his toes, until all of Finn was gone from sight.
Oh, hold on one second.
Her belly was now round, but still of an atypical shape because of Finn's squirming. It was incredibly large and distended, almost big enough to fill her lap. Her navel had almost popped and appeared to be a small gray pyramid atop a mountainous pile of soft.
No, I think you were right the
squirming
first time. I
gray
think you might have been
flesh.
right the first time.
Marceline placed a hand on top of her belly, which she could barely reach, and rubbed it slowly in loving, circular motions. Come on, Finn! Stop squirming! I'm not going to hurt you! She whispered, leaning towards her stomach. Finn heard her, and the bulging and punches stopped, leaving her stomach as a large, bloated, perfectly round mass that was silent except for the occasional gurgle. Her tank top was practically useless now, stretched to the point where it only functioned as a bra, and even then, it barely managed to cover her breasts.
We have a $25 donation from Big Schmeat saying, please kill Schmeat. Wait,
Please kill Schmeat.
there we go.
Marceline?
No, the rules
And-
forbid.
oh, wait.
Hold on. The rules forbid cheesing bosses in Castlevania 1. I ain't fucking with that with 3. 3 is tough. I actually want to finish this on time.
Marceline? Finn said nervously. What's this all about? Marceline let out a small belch, continuing to rub her belly, because it felt damn good to move her hand over her tight skin, and to feel how full she was, and touch the little shapes and bulges that let her know that Finn was inside of her. Although it wasn't as pronounced as Finn, she was fairly aroused too. A few drops of warm wetness slipping out of her pussy and onto the floor. I'm sorry, Finny. I'm a 1,000-year-old monster. Sometimes I just do bad things because it feels good.
Also,
But
we define cheesing a boss as cheesing a boss is pretty much just using triple shot holy water to stop them from doing anything. Also, really quick, I am going to feed this. Here, come here. Say hi. Oh no, you are way too. Are you gonna come here? Come on. Don't move. Here. I got this one screaming for her dinner. Say hi. Say hi. Wave to the people. Wave to the people giving money for charity. My name's Tester and I'm fat. Okay. Let me, Ray, you can keep on reading. I'm gonna go feed Tessie really quick.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the privilege.
Ah, sweet relief of not hearing that for 5 seconds.
I see how it is. But I thought you had changed, and that you were just like, pretend evil. Nah, I'm still bad to the core, she grinned. Finn was surprisingly well accommodated inside Marceline's stomach. There was a decent amount of wiggle room, and it smelled just fine, kind of like a strawberry candle. Very sweet and relaxing. It was moist, but pleasantly so, filled with a thick, sticky substance, and was warm. And best of all, there didn't seem to be any digestive fluids anywhere. It had almost a hypnotic atmosphere, and Finn had to fight to stay awake. What are you going to do now? Finn said, holding back a yawn. I don't know, maybe digest you. What? Finn said, beginning a panic. I did say I was hungry, she said, shrugging. You can't do that! I have so much hero stuff to do! Well, I'm sorry. The girl's gotta eat, she said. The once serene environment of Marceline's stomach began to become hazardous quite quickly. Stomach acid began to creep up on Finn, making him feel as though some little animal was nipping at his toes relentlessly. Well,
Sorry.
well,
I gotta. Keep
it's
it,
alright.
Gotta keep it up.
Well, this is it, he thought, his erection finally beginning to settle. Marceline noticed that she had become quite wet by this point, and thought it was about time she took care of herself. This is where everything, by the way, goes to hell.
Yeah. Okay. We're in hell.
So, alright, sit back and brace yourselves, everyone. This is probably where we get banned. She was still on her back. Oh, wait, sorry. Go ahead.
We can if it's just gonna be at this point fucking and not weird vor shit. We can just not do that part of it.
Let me see here.
Let me rephrase the situation in a way in which chat can also participate. Smendrick, are you satisfied?
Oh, wait. Oh my god. It actually... No, it's kind of comedic. You know
Okay.
what?
Oh, hold on. We have a $100 donation from Jason. Thank you, Jason.
Good luck with the rest of the Castlevania marathon and to raising money for a good cause.
Thank you for donating again. Aw. Next time
She
you're
was
in,
still on her back. Oh,
next
sorry.
time you're in the East Coast, I owe you 1 beer. Now enjoy the horror that we have.
She was still on her back, so it was just a matter of moving her hands down to her nethers, rubbing gently. Ah, she said as she pleasuring herself, inserting 1 digit into her dripping, wet gray pussy. While she pleasured herself with one hand, she kept the other on her belly, wanting to feel the little kicks and bulges that had been created, which turned her on immensely. There was a nervous knock at the door. Shit! Marceline said, getting to her feet. She floated over to the door, not wanting to walk with the huge mass currently residing in her stomach. Who is it? She said, checking to make sure the door was locked.
It's Dracula. I got your money.
It looks like the fans want you to do another encore. 2 encores in one night? She muttered. Are they trying to kill me? Listen, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, he said. Give me a minute, Marceline said, biting her lip. She reached for her shorts and pulled them up, unable to button them because of her enormous swell of a gut got in the way. She pulled her tank top down just a bit in an effort to conceal her chest, and grabbed her axe base from the floor, running out on stage. Finn, now certain of his fate, decided to fight back, pounding and squirming against Marceline's stomach wall as hard as he could. Oh, come on, she said. All you're gonna do is make me wet. She gave her belly a playful poke. She took the center stage, looking at the crowd of nightospiric demons and various candy people and ordinary citizens of Ooh who decided to go to the Nightosphere to see Marceline perform. At first, the audience mumbled among themselves, confused by Marceline's strange, burgeoning belly. She grabbed the microphone and pulled it from the stand. Hey, I bet you guys are all wondering what my big gut's all about.
What is that all about?
Yeah! Someone in the audience shouted.
Looks like you bored a boy.
Well, backstage, I went right ahead and ate a guy. There isn't anything more metal than that, right? The audience exploded into applause.
Oh my god, I was joking.
Hell yeah, she said. Go on, Finn, say hello to the crowd. She held the microphone to her stomach, which was silent except for a soft, bubbly sound. Fine, be that way, she said.
Okay, I'm glad we decided to continue.
Walking up to the front of the stage and leaning forward, allowing her belly to hang towards the front row. Now everyone in the front row, feel if you want.
No.
The entire front row quickly circled around her stomach, poking, prodding, and rubbing to see if there really was a person in there. Within Marceline, Finn had his arms crossed. Marceline launched into a stellar bass performance and wicked vocals. The audience was finally satisfied. There would be no more encores for tonight. Marceline retired to her dressing room, plopping herself back on the
Where
couch.
did the slime come from?
Her stomach had shrunk now, and Finn was little more than half a digested soup by this point, she was certain. She gave him a few pokes and teases without a single response. And her belly, which was once taut and stretched, was now loose and soft, and made a sloshing sound when she walked. It was like a noise slushy snow makes when you walk through it.
That's a lie. Ozzy definitely ate something with his ass on stage.
Well, it's a shame you had to die, Finn. But hey, I got off on it. And made one hell of a show, so it's not all bad, right? She imagined Finn would say, right, back to her if he was still around. She was about to close her eyes and drift off to sleep. Hey Finn! I never did finish touching myself, did I?
No, no, unfortunately not.
Marceline was out to finish what she had started. She placed 2 fingers on one hand inside of her and kept the other on top of her belly, pushing around the loose, soupy mush still inside of her. It was different than her taut, writhing belly from earlier, but still very enjoyable. Every so often, she would withdraw her fingers and place them onto her stomach to taste herself, returning to the fingering. She would alternate between digital penetration and rubbing her clit in small, circular motions. Before long, she finally came, squirting at the end of it. She drifted onto sleep, hands still on her belly. Thank you, Finn. That was great, she said.
This was the line, by the way, that Ray sent to us saying, "Are you sure we should do this?"
The end.
Literally, the it just sucked Trevor's line. That's not how you eat ass.
And then Wild Vulture right after that. That's how ass eats you.
In Soviet Russia. God, I fucking love Charity. So yeah, we basically we smashed the fuck out of this out of our goal. And of our desire to live.
Well, I mean, now that we smashed the goal, now the next steps are like the tiers. I don't know how we can make mention of the tiers in the stream itself.
Oh, for a second I thought you might have been talking about like the tears I'm gonna be crying.
Oh no. I mean, there is that, yes, but we're talking about the other tiers.
Yeah. So,
Which, I'll copy pasta.
Yeah,
Pasta.
I can pause quickly and say that we have hit the donation goal of, we are going to be doing a jackbox. We'll be doing Jackbox Wednesday until MagFest because we basically hit our goal. If
now
we double it,
sorry,
we'll be doing Jackbox Wednesday until next Extra Life.
And also, there are a lot of other bonus tiers, which I will copy and paste into the Discord chat. And I apologize that it looks like a word salad, but they don't let me separate, in paragraphs on Twitch.
Nope.
But those are now the tiers that go, that are now following.
So that's what the boss cheesing looks like.
And, yeah, you'll notice that the final tier is basically a death sentence for me. Like, that's just, like, that's the end of my life. That's, like, and, like, we had this discussion earlier. It's not like I can jip out by doing a Scion cosplay version of Hanzo. Like, we're talking literally nipple out Hanzo with that one, so.
Yep.
But, if you enjoy my reading, there's a tier there for $1,400 for Tingle streams. Where, on stream, I will read a Chuck Tingle novel on air once a month for 6 months. Should we meet that? For $1,400.
Smendrick, that is you, I believe. Oh, no problem. It just sounded like Ray was really excited about those Tingle books. So excited that it came in stereo.
Oh yeah, yeah. But that's like the top tier, which is five grand. I mean, I really could have sworn there was a point where it was like 4,000. I would do nothing but play main Hanzo on one of my accounts in competitive mode, but this is definitely far worse.
Yep. I don't know. I only had a hand putting in the ones relating to Jackbox and this stream in particular.
I'm not even sure if I had it. I didn't technically have a hand in it. We were just like joking where like next time a really really high dollar amount will be remaining Hanzo. And then it turned into cosplaying.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna make an executive choice with this game, just because I know we have a bit of... I don't want to hold this up too much, but I do actually want to finish it. We are one level away. So what I'm gonna do for this, just to basically skip us this next level, because Death was the only one I really cared about fighting. I am basically gonna put us to the last level. Because the last level is still a real fucking hard, annoying ass fight. Okay, so we want Sypha at the last stage, which was basically one from where we were. We still need to be at the clock. We still need to get through the clock tower. Yep, worst checkpoint in all Castlevania. So the way you get, basically the way you cheat is you have to tell the game, "Help me," as your name, and then you have to make this blank heart, blank whip, heart, cross, cross, whip. Alright, and this checkpoint is the worst checkpoint in all of Castlevania by far. Because if you die on Dracula, you have to come all the way back to it. Basically, I have our progress saved before on on another save state, so if we have time before our next break, I can always go back to it. But I'd rather go back to it. Oh, bullshit. I'd rather go back to it and have Dracula defeated, per Sean's request back when we announced that we were even doing this, than spend time getting there and then get stuck on the stupid clock tower for like an hour. By the way, I saw, Max, that you were in chat. CB Artist there, our good friend Max Renato, is the man who donated 5 wonderful prints for donators for the stream. Basically, if you donated more than $20, and we are keeping track of everyone who donated, so don't worry, we will make sure that everyone has a shot at getting in on this. We're basically going to be raffling off prints of that we showed earlier, but if you give me 1 second, I can put it back in chat. Here, if anyone is interested in seeing the wonderful art Max has done for this event, you can check that. Yeah, holy water is Priestess. That is for sure. That no question. I always thought that this track sounded like I did not know that, but it makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Apparently the music for this is literally meant to, like, put pressure on you. Oh, bullshit. God, the hitbox on those fucking crows are so gigantic. Then yet that one misses him. How? And out of everything you think that would absolutely annihilate you and kill you, going through those two gear pieces is nothing.
Oh man. Alright, hold on. I'm sorry, I gotta put you on mute. There's a 7-minute video, Blizzard responding to fan reaction to Diablo.
Okay.
Give me a moment. I'll eventually be back.
That is
Oh my.
A-okay. I desire to hear this. Fuck? No, fucking... Oh yeah, that's another thing that sucks about the stage. If you jump too high, you can get crushed on the ceiling. God, everything in the stage is meant to just piss you off. Yeah, not to mention, damage boosting on here is basically impossible. Like I said, normally I feel bad about save stating and loading, but God, everything in this stage is so cheap. What are you meowing about? You just ate. Alright. Has to get the fucking demon in her.
Did you feed her demons?
Yeah, I guess I did. Oh, God, and after all of that, you have to make the tightest fucking jump. I am never gonna say the word tight again after that fucking fanfic. Oh, I think the bats actually might have saved my life. Fuck! Who the hell thought, oh, we should have a pendulum swing with the, like, most accurate jumps of all time needed, and we're gonna put bats here?
I mean, they've done it in successive games.
Yeah, I mean, they've had the pendulum. The pendulum swinging in 1 was there, but they didn't have fucking Medusa heads or bats in there. There's literally, you can't hit them half the time. They're just... You basically have to try and manipulate them to come out... Oh, to come out in a certain direction to even kind of have a shot.
Oh, hello.
Perfect timing. Because a certain someone has our $15.
Oh, goody. Let's fucking kill Dracula then.
Fuck and kill?
I mean... maybe? Also, what's up, Trevor? And what's up, Max? Hey, dude! Got everybody out here tonight.
Yeah, seriously. Alright, so the secret to this is that you actually want to keep a fair amount of distance between the two of you. Yep, and that's the part that sucks, is if you die, you're sent back here.
Oh no. I remember this now. They killed this girl someone got at? Jesus Christ, Trevor. Yeah, this checkpoint is very poorly designed.
It's the worst. So let's beat it. With a little button called save stating.
Aha!
So you can actually use Sypha to really fuck him up, but I want to. It's Belmont time. So the problem that a lot of people have is that they keep getting, like, getting those two ones too close together.
IGN's a
God damn
bunch
it.
of fucking cowards.
IGN?
Yeah, they were the ones that did that interview I linked to. They didn't ask them anything about what the fuck is going on with the YouTube and their social media presence, but, fuck them. Anyway.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
kind of
if
wanted
you-
IGN, why are you acting like dicks?
If you switch to Sypha, I think they actually give you the fire spell, like, right here. Which, if you have fire, you can literally just...
Oh wow. Yeah, they just give you the fire spell. Oh, sweet Christmas, here we go.
But I think that's a little, almost a little too easy. So I want to try and...
Dripula.
The thing is, I haven't exactly learned his tells yet. For exactly when, like... mostly for when the second flame of fire comes up. It seems like I'm just moving slow enough.
Max says as soon as he raises his arm, start moving to avoid the large flame pillar.
That's what I figured. Oh, See, the closer you are to him, the smaller your area to actually move around in is. If you get right up to him, which you'd probably be doing like that, to try and whip him in the head, he literally puts you in a thing you can't get out of.
Yeesh. Oh, Max, by the way, fucking awesome job on that poster, man.
Yeah.
Apparently this time he put himself in the box.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's done that a couple times.
I wonder if the span of them is just based on how far away from him you are, and doesn't actually care about which direction you're in.
Yeah, it's all distance, I think.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Yeah, and they're like, fuck it. We're not gonna have 2 forms of Dracula, we're going for 3.
And the third is an Earthman, or an Earthbound Birdman.
Yeah,
Oh god, it does look like a flying man.
and if you made it that far, and you die,
God bless save states, holy shit.
all the way back. It's the kind of fight where if you had, like, 4 or 5 attempts to do it, you could get a hang of it. You can get a hang of the pattern and, you know, figure out where you have to go, but... God, you have so little time.
That's insane.
And just
See
everything...
you later, Max.
Oh, see you, Max. Thanks for coming by. Thank you again for the art. See, that's the mistake that a lot of people make, is that they just go right up on him like that. Or
Oh,
stay
yeah.
too long after an attack, and you literally have just a unwinnable fire pillar. I called that one the AVGN pillar, because that was the one that he was like, oh, if you get stuck in here, you literally can't do anything. This game's impossible.
Yeah, I remember that review. New idea for something to do during break periods. Play something easier and less stressful, like Battletoads. Oh no.
Oh, God.
Listen, I still have nightmares of Turbo Tunnel, okay?
The Turbo Tunnel is rough, but the rat race is even harder.
God, Rat Race is just nightmarish.
I will say this, as far as every fight with Dracula goes, this one sucks, but at the very least you can tell where he's gonna teleport, which is really good for me.
Yeah, Chris, we've made it to stage 3, but however, you know, a little rough trying to survive.
With good sub-weapon counts, it's not that rough. The problem is, you want to get like a good hit on him when he's in this form, and God, it takes him so long to turn.
Yeah, it looks like the axe is like the sub-weapon of choice here.
Yeah, you really want nothing but sub-axe. You want nothing but axe for your sub-weapon.
Oh no. And there's Angry Birdman.
God, his shots aren't that tough to avoid. It's just if you're in the middle of already attacking something when it transitions, you can't move. Yeah, asking kids to do this all on one life is...
That's dumb. I don't know why anybody thought it would be able to do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
they weren't necessarily designed to be winnable.
Hmm. Oh god, Trevor, you're right. Birdman!
Birdman!
Oh shit, that's right. I gotta get a Phil Ken 7 suit ready for Magfest.
Haha!
Aha!
Ha ha! Dangly parts.
Everybody get in here!
I'm not a marriage counselor, but I have this whip.
Sounds like a marriage counselor to me.
Not there, there, not there, there! Ha ha! There.
I didn't enjoy the special as much as I hoped I would.
Oh, sadness.
I didn't actually watch it yet. I don't have
Yeah.
cable.
Neither do I.
Ha ha! Cookies on dolls.
Hey, lady, I need a yank! Ha ha! Jesus Christ.
God, you don't have to worry about Dracula, like, dripping on you in that part, but you do have to worry about him fucking bumping into you.
Yeesh. Are his movement patterns completely random, or can you plan that out?
You can probably plan that out.
I agree with Smandrick. This fight without Sypha looks really rough.
Yeah. However, something interesting is the sound effects that he makes when you hit him are shared with the original Metal Gear games
Oh wow.
as the sound like a boss makes when you hit them.
Huh, did not know that. That's really cool.
Oh,
The power to duplicate Metal Gear.
Now I want a Metal Gear Castlevania crossover.
we came really close with Lord of Shadows.
Oh, that's right. God damn, Dracula really does not want to give us our money.
He doesn't want to give those bucks up. He's going to a froyo place later.
Dracula hates kids.
Dracula hates kids confirmed. I mean, poor Alucard.
I was gonna say, we've seen how he thinks of his own kid. I can only imagine how he feels about everyone else's.
Jumped. God damn.
Glad tepid warmth.
Ah.
Shotgunner. Yeah, all the bosses in the original Metal Gear were odd. And that's saying something considering how all the other bosses in that series ended up looking. Fuck!
I think it's pretty much a given that any Metal Gear boss has to be really fucking weird.
Yeah, but like even more so, you had bosses like Shoot Gunner or Red God.
Shoot Gunner and the Runner. Oh, thank you, Schmendrick.
Yeah, the run something like the Run Man.
Running Man, yeah. Oh my lord, you're right, Jesus. I don't think any Metal Gear games came with USB vibrator attachments. Listen, given the current state of Konami, I wouldn't put it past them at this point.
Konami, no, but somebody already did that.
Yeah, Rez beat him to it.
Yeah, Rez did that.
Ah.
Oh, shit. Didn't even see the floor fell.
Back
Right
before
up.
controllers were conveniently shaped and had vibration.
Oh my.
Man, I still
Right, 'cause
remember
that little
I
thing
still
has,
remember when the Wii came out, and for like a full 2-week period, they were like the porn company were like, oh, we could take advantage of this, and then you had reports of like people going to the hospital because they shoved the fucking Wiimote up their ass.
Oh boy.
I always remember the woman who discovered that you can, in fact, make your bladder explode if you hold in your pee too much,
Oh.
because somebody decided to have a contest of hold your Wii for a Wii.
Oh god, I remember
Oh
that.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's true.
It was a radio station in Florida, I believe. No surprise there.
Because of course it is.
Yeah, the contest, like Rich said, the contest was literally called "Hold Your Wii for a Wii," and people tried calling into the radio station to warn them, like, they could die from this. To which the radio station responded, "Oh no, they're fine. They signed an agreement. We're okay."
Yeah, there's a difference between are you okay and are they okay?
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Also,
legal.
it turns
of
out there are
course,
some things you can't sign away.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Whoopsie daisy.
I'm sure they'll get around to changing that, but for now,
Come on, Dracula, we want our fucking money back. Jesus.
Soon, this just becomes a tool-assisted speed run.
Yeah. Again, I hate doing it because, God, I hate people who just, like, cheese and are like, yeah, I did it, but we have other things that we have to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, needs
Listen,
must when the devil drives.
It's one of those games where that you're thankful for save states. So we're not gonna hold it against you.
Yeah.
I probably would have done the same thing a long time ago, to be honest.
I mean, this is why I never felt bad about using a Game Genie with Battletoads.
Ah, yes.
Or
Alright,
the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game.
I have a story I gotta read, don't I?
At least one that I know of.
Yes.
Yeah, at least one.
How are you supposed to actually dodge that one? Oh, I just missed gauge that jump by a fucking inch. Three forms with gigantic health bars. Even if
And
like
take massive chunks of your health every time they hit you.
Yep, and imagine if for every single one of these resets, you had to go and redo the entire clock tower, pendulum.
Yeah, no, it's the worst fucking checkpoint ever. Why did they think that was a good idea?
Some of the ones you like, it's like you have to wait so long for a chance to attack, and then for some of like his patterns, it's like, okay, literally, if you stay on this platform, you're not gonna get an attack off. So you have to wait even longer.
Ugh. Yeah, and Megahedron also says if you game over, you go all the way back to the beginning of the entire stage, too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's better than going back to the beginning of the game,
Yeah.
which is a really low bar, but
Infinite continues don't kind of mean shit when you... Like, infinite continues don't mean shit when... If you have, like, a password system and this... Then...
I don't know how people speedrun this, because this looks brutal as hell.
They don't do what I'm doing. They use Sypha and cheese the hell out of it. I'm still trying to
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm still trying to pretend like I have a modicum of skill and they use Sypha and basically make this fight a complete non-issue.
Whew.
I mean, you did pick up Sypha.
I'd have to literally, at this point, with all the save stating I've done, I'd have to go redo the entire stage.
You got this, man. I believe.
God.
Oh,
You know what?
okay. So apparently speed runs of this game are divided into cipher runs and non-cipher runs.
Yeah, there are
So-
tons of categories of it.
Interesting.
You know what Songify song I have stuck in my head?
What's that?
That old Five Guys Damn remix.
Oh yeah, damn.
Damn, damn, damn!
Lord.
That is
Trevor
now
only, Cypher, Alucard, Grant. There might even be a whip only category. Holy mother.
I think I have seen a whip category of this, and it's basically this. If I remember correctly, the whip category of this fight is just like it takes forever. Good God.
Let's see here. We actually just got a donation in.
Oh, did we?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Actually-
from Sean.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
And, oh god, okay. Now, you know what? I'm scared. I'm actually scared. I don't know anything about what is in the link, but it's from Sean, so I know it's for some really scary shit. I know that we're about to get into something. That's basically what we're at right now.
Okay, there.
Sean.
Uh-oh.
Sean's donation thing. I'm a
I
British
am a British
robot
robot
lady. Oh, never
God save the robot queen. Here's some FICHTTPS://bit.ly/2pv.
Alright.
Sean, what have you just done?
Here's the thing about... Alright, so Sean says it's short and it's good. Here's the thing about stuff that Sean finds on the internet.
I'm already worried.
It's either going to be amazing, where I do things like, for instance, still play the epic sax guy from the Moldova event from Eurovision that happened like, what, almost over a decade ago?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
God, I feel old now.
Yeah.
I really want to cosplay the guy with the flock of seagulls fucking haircut that plays the violin. With electric violin. But there's that, and then it's just like the other end of the spectrum is just abstract horror. It's kind of like, how can a man live this way, knowing that this, exists in this world? So it's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God,
one
we
of those
fucking
two
did it.
days.
Holy shit.
We had to cheese it so fucking hard.
Not.
Alright, so it's gonna be...
That was an expensive $20. It cost
also-
your sanity.
Also, Trevor, you didn't hear the F word. It was fic, not feet.
I know where this. Oh my god! I know where this is going, and I know that Sean wrote this. I know that Sean wrote this because the first word in the fanfic is Sean, so I know that he actually typed this out. I know that he typed this out and then afterwards uploaded it and then donated. So I would have to read this.
Oh,
So, all right,
no.
let's go. Sean woke up from his coffin because he was a vampire and checked his phone. He had missed calls from his best friends, Seth Rollins, and The Rock, asking for fitness tips.
All I can see, there's a lot of Sean's out there. It could have been anyone.
Sean stretched and shook his head, which was covered in hair and definitely not balding. So, when I told you that Sean wrote this, the first word in it is Sean, I'm not lying.
I did not believe you, and I'm sorry I didn't believe you. Please continue.
It was night out, which was when Sean could go outside because he was a vampire.
Oh, hold on.
Oh wait, hold on.
Ooh.
I technically
information.
won this one, you fucking nerd.
That was Dracula's.
Fuck you, Drac.
That was Dracula's.
Fuck you,
15
Drac.
That was Dracula's $15.
It was night out, which was when Sean could go outside because he was a vampire. As soon as he was out the door, he grabbed the basketball and windmill dunked the shit out of it, breaking the backboard. Damn, it was an incredible dunk. The Philadelphia 76ers have been trying to recruit him forever, But he couldn't commit. But he couldn't commit to a full season of basketball because he wanted to spend more time with his girlfriend, Carly Rae Jepsen. He had just gotten a sword recently, and it owned. Go on.
That does sound like a sick dunk.
Sounds like a sick dunk, man.
That sounds like a really sick dunk, actually. Damn.
Sean went back inside after that thunderous dunk and checked his fantasy football team, where he wasn't 4-4 and looked like he'd missed the playoffs.
Of course not.
He was so cool and smart. Was it because he was a vampire?
Hey,
Probably not.
perfect time, Jen. We were just
Jen?
going for another.
Jen,
another
were you
jackbox.
were you watching Discord?
That's why I'm back. Discord or chat? No, I wasn't.
Chat.
I wasn't really watching chat. No,
All
I've
right.
been getting work done.
You know what? Permission to go ahead and read Sean's fancy
Sean-
his
I mean,
Sean's
it's right
fanfic.
here. I can read it.
Sean found a really good fan fiction.
Yeah, he found a really
I
good
see.
fan fiction. It's very
Yeah.
short and to the point. So I'm gonna reread it. I'm gonna try to do it from scratch so we can try to maybe get it in a clip
Yeah. Okay.
without
It's
me
pretty-
laughing. Without me laughing, by the way. All right. Sean woke up from his coffin because he was a vampire and checked his phone. He had missed calls from his best friends, Seth Rollins and The Rock, asking for fitness tips. Sean stretched and shook his head, which was covered in hair and definitely not balding. It was night out, which was when Sean could go outside because he was a vampire. As soon as he was out the door, he grabbed a basketball and windmill dunked the shit out of it, breaking the backboard. Damn, it was an incredible dunk. The Philadelphia 76ers have been trying to recruit forever, but he couldn't commit to a full season of basketball because he wanted to spend more time with his girlfriend, Carly Rae Jepsen. She had just gotten a sword recently.
Oh,
and
this
it
is
owned.
actually about Sean.
Sean went back inside after that
Yeah.
thunderous dunk and checked his fantasy football team, where he wasn't 4-4 and looking like he'd missed the playoffs. He was so cool and smart. Was it because he was a vampire? Probably not. Sean sat down in front of his computer to play some Destiny, where he was the best in the world. He was the coolest dude ever, and also a vampire. The Eagles won the Super Bowl. The
Did
end.
Sean write this about himself?
No, I think he found it.
No, he just found it.
I think
He
I
Sean-
think
found
he
it.
found it between his ears.
I think Sean Bean. I don't know. I think Sean Bean wrote that.
Covers. Oh my god.
Did I
Holy
miss the,
shit.
did I miss the part where his best friend already high-fived him in the air before they both shot government
Yeah,
officials?
Yeah, this this might be satire because I don't see anything about Gritty. So, yeah. And then Sean,
Sean, you found a
go
gold mine."
birds.
Sean, you found a gold mine with this one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Evanescence. Now I know this is lies. Nobody will. Destiny.
Oh, oh god. Woo, boy.
Oh, hey,
we go.
speaking of boy, I hear we got that boy
I'm very
right here.
scared. I'm
Hey.
very scared.
Hey,
Holy fuck.
That shows you still have some sanity. You might want to remove that.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all scared.
I'm very scared.
Hey, it's the return of the sex czar.
Yes!
Oh, whoops. Then my bad.
Lamar's sex czar. No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's
Lamar
perfect.
the Set Czar has arrived.
That's perfect.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love it.
I definitely heard LeVar Sexar, and I had some severe,
Oh
very
no.
unfortunate
Yeah,
images of LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton's twin cousin, brother, sister. I don't know.
all in one.
No, the incest was in a prior fic.
Oh, can we not talk about that, please? Jesus H. Ugh.
Not a reading rainbow I want to be under right now.
Oh. Sean says that's part one of many.
Fuck, of course he knows it's one part of many, because he fucking wrote it. Don't lie. Don't fucking lie.
You did it, Trevor. You found the joke.
Good job. Good job.
You just written all of this shit, you son of a bitch. You lying motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Wow, so this is what a party feels like. Very cool.
I don't think we've had
Join the
motherfucking in
audience
any
at
of the
any
fics
time.
yet.
Please ignore
Yeah.
my
Yet.
stop over.
Well-
Follow me.
I know. Be the change you want to see.
Oh god.
I was trying to figure out if that Mpreg one counted.
Hey there, I'm Todd. If you
I
ever go to
mean,
my parents'
he was
house,
both
their Wi-Fi
himself and
password
his
is HN
lover and his son, and also his Horcrux self.
7.
That's a lot.
Okay, let's check this
Like I said, it's the
Let's start
weirdest
things
goddamn
off.
episode of Doctor Who I've ever seen.
Check in.
Also, he was a Cylon.
Also,
Jesus.
So you should be seeing a prompt on your controller. There are no wrong answers, so just answer honestly.
I'm about to give somebody gold, so you're welcome in advance.
I went to link a classic image that seemed relevant to the conversation, and I found a more confusing image, so I just linked both.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Been sent to your device. This third
Oh.
is the funniest way possible.
whoa!
Whoa, boy. One of those is an actual official comic panel.
Yes, that it is, and that terrifies me.
You know what? There we go. You know, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with my answer.
Schmendrick, you missed the greatest autobiography ever.
It was beautiful. I cried.
Do you regret your decisions? It's too late now.
Yes.
I think we all do at this point.
Schmendrick, it was only
Wow,
part
I
one.
like how we're all done 30 seconds early. Nice.
We know what's up.
Oh god. Whoa!
Damn.
Too real. Too real.
All right, just tag me next time. Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
That's why I said I was just gonna be real with that.
Good shit.
Wow. Yikes. Just yikes.
Oh shit.
There it is. There it is.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I mean, you know who I vote for, but it's up to you.
Also,
Boy, this is
also, the prompt for that hands-on experience from the priest thing was, what was your experience in high school?
Oh no.
Oh.
Too real.
Far too real.
Yeah.
Did you go to school in Pennsylvania?
No, but thank God I didn't go to Pennsylvania.
My prompt was describe your last vacation. Which is why I wrote down it would have been great were it not for that brush with racism.
Racism. Nice.
Oh,
Victim
Lord.
Pity points.
Oh, I hear a
The
pupper.
prompt that resulted in week old smegma was, how do you feel about broccoli?
Oh.
The one about smelly and a little wet once a day was, describe your bath mat.
Okay, let's move on.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Also, hey, Warlock, what's up?
Hey, Warlock, how's it going?
Your second prompt is being sent to your device. Please answer it.
I got it. I gave someone some gold. Y'all better use it.
Yep.
I feel like that's the theme of this round.
I hope this inspires you. Take this quote out of context so it makes its author look ridiculous.
Oh no, wait.
What did I just get? What the fuck am I reading? What the fuck am I reading right now?
Alright, that's probably mine. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that the question that I got was, what are your opinions on pineapple on pizza? So, if that sounds like something, you know, I'd react to it with, then yeah, that's totally me.
Guy Fieri hairstyles.
What?
Ways
Wouldn't
to
have-
make a sponge?
He wouldn't have more than one hairstyle because he just has the one fucking flaming tips. That's it. That's
There
all
was-
been.
I think there was a picture of him the other day actually where he didn't have the tips and it was disturbing.
Oh, that's cursed. Oh, that is
Yeah.
freedom cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that
You
before.
think
It's,
I'd learn
it's
my
not a
lesson?
good look.
But yet, here we are.
Tell him
again.
not to come outside.
Whoever told you that was right, Chief, that ain't it, Chief.
What? Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
I've been to one of those.
I've known people who have done that.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh, Christ.
I don't like this round.
Oh! Oh!
Oh,
That was
Why would
almost
you do that?
oh.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Goddamn autopilot cars!
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah! That was my reaction when that popped up for me! Goddamn!
Ray, don't fuck pineapples!
You're not my dad! I will do anything! And despite what society may say about me, I'm putting my dick in it!
That's definitely not what pineapples are used for. Hold on.
Not if you're not imaginative, it's not.
Trevor, are you okay?
I think Trevor's dying.
Jesus Christ. Lamar! Fuck!
Breathe, Trevor, breathe.
Everybody voted.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So,
Oh, that was a round.
So how's everyone
Wow.
Saturday? Are we all doing okay?
Ooh, that was a round.
I don't even care if I'm in last place. I don't even give a fuck. That's just golden. Holy shit.
No, Rich. God damn it. He just says, next fic Lavar Berthin.
Oh no.
No. No.
All right. Who would you rather hear?
That's not what I said at all.
Who would you rather hear from? A
Another
birth?
prompt is headed your
Would you
way.
rather hear birthing or birther?
Yeah.
Birthing.
Chris, I can hear that in your voice too.
Yeah, so can I. I'm just reading that in Chris's voice right now. Oh my lord.
Oh my Lancer.
Oh man.
I feel so bad. I'm only just gonna be here for a little bit.
That's
Oh,
a common
fine.
reaction to being around us. It's fine.
Come on, baby. Let's do the twist.
Oh, I can't do it. Oh god damn it! Someone gave me one and I could make the worst.
No.
Deltarune is amazing. I am almost done with it.
I just downloaded. I'm super curious.
It is, I mean, it's pretty damn amazing. It's, they managed to take Undertale's formula and, like, really, turn it, like, they made that game for people who did a pacifist
Okay,
run in
knuckleheads.
Undertale,
Here we
and, the music is fantastic.
Well, that feels like it's a given. Like they know
Yeah.
how to use their music.
I mean, Toby is nominally a musician, so that is one thing that he really knows.
Wow. Wow.
Rolling in with the punches.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
Whoa!
I'm going. I am so glad we have that fucking move button.
I wonder who was that?
Thank you for that. Thank you for that very quick use of that
was
command.
not me.
Yes.
I will say that.
Ooh.
I will say that. I forgot about that word for about.
Whoa.
Holy mother.
No.
I forgot about that word for 2 years, and
Tom, I pandered straight to you for that one.
Yeah.
I pandered straight to you for that one, buddy.
Whew.
Oh god.
Oh damn.
Aww.
Oh, definitely the Ian Miles trouble.
They are the same thing.
Oh my god. Whew.
Holy
That's the
god.
fastest I've ever had to move.
That I don't think I've ever seen that. That was that was a look of absolute panic on your face. Let me tell you right now.
Well, because thankfully I get the like chance to censor something if we get a fucking rando who just goes in and drops an N-bomb. And I didn't think I'd have to. I didn't think I'd have to use it on one of our own.
Like goddamn it! I need points. For my kids.
I totally forgot about that word. Like, I'm so happy I
Some
heard.
things add up.
Oh my god.
this one.
Yeah, it's been like 2 years.
Sex Czar tie.
Oh my god, that's right.
Fucking Piglet's older cousin. Niglet.
Oh no!
Hey, boo, I'm Niglet. Oh no, not
Oh god! Alright, hold on.
Yeah, do it again, just to be on the safe side.
There.
Thank you.
I'm making sure all our bases are fucking covered.
Oh man.
Oh my
I
god.
like how Evanescence is like, you just need to wire that command to your...
Yeah, I need to just have that just on the soundboard at this point.
Woo!
War alarm, the feed alarm, the black command.
The Trevor alarm, even though I have one of those already.
This is a certified hood play.
Jesus.
Alright, Andy, after this round, I'm gonna give you the code to sign in, so you can be VIP and control when we go live. I have to make a quick phone call.
Yeah, no worries.
Gulp. It all comes down to this.
I don't like how you're saying gulp.
Yeah.
Especially with the answer that I gave.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Just put on some Huey Lewis.
Off to a good start.
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh wow.
Holy shit.
Yikes!
Goddamn, Jen. What the fuck?
Sorry.
Oh!
I remember that biopic.
Oh god. Where's the Y? Where's the Y though?
Yeah.
You're right. Why does that look like the National Harbor, though?
No.
I was gonna say, where is that
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Oh.
Oh! Damn!
Oh!
This is a children's charity stream, too.
That's not vegan at all.
You know, for kids.
That's not.
Is it vegan if it was voluntarily contributed?
Mmm. How about we don't figure that shit out right now?
I don't want to answer this.
I'm going for milk directly to the. I'm going to the cow direct and getting my milk.
Yikes! No.
I'm going to fucking fuck up Belmont. Fuck this shit.
This is a charity event for children.
You know, for kids.
Here are the results.
Let's be clear. It is a charity for children, not a stream for children.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah, this is very true.
Awkward.
We have, I think, one of our sex czars.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I am
Oh, and
superior,
then some.
sex czar.
Fuck you, Dracula.
Give us our goddamn money, Dracula.
I mean, so far
Sacrificing Dracula is very on brand.
we've gotten it from him every game. All right, Chef, let me know when you're ready. I'm gonna give you the code directly and go take my phone call.
All right. Whenever you're ready, just
Okay.
send it over.
Code is PDHR.
TDHR. Got
Okay.
it.
So basically, when everyone is in, just feel free to go. Everyone's in, and people can take it from there. I'm gonna make a quick phone call and be back in a minute.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Woo! It has been a stream so far.
It's not even halfway. Is it halfway? What time is it?
It is.
It's only 5:30.
It is just barely for the weekend. It's just barely a quarter of the way through.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck,
See ya,
man,
Sean.
I got a bunch of shit I gotta do. I gotta shoot for like 10 fucking hours. I gotta.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll be right back. I need a bathroom break.
Yep. Oh Jesus H.
Yeah, like one of my.
Trevor, by the
DJs
way, awesome beats last night, dude. God
Oh,
damn.
thank you.
I just wish I could stayed up for it.
Nah, honestly, like right after you left, I went for like the next 20 to 30 minutes, and I was like, I'm fucking tired. So I had worked like before I went on stream, and I was like,
Ooh, yikes.
fuck it, I'm winging it. But yeah, like one of my DJ friends had hit me up to like take some photos for his event that he's doing later tonight.
Oh.
So
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna
this-
give it another. Sorry to cut you off, Trevor, but I'm gonna give it another minute, and if no new people have showed up, if you want to get back in, jump back in.
Oh.
Nah, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
I was like, I kind of jumped the gun on that, but
It doesn't seem like there's a rush of new people anyway.
Yeah. If you wanna jump in. At this point, so just filter on in there.
Jump in the line, rock your body all the time.
And as a reminder to anybody watching, this insanity is for Extra Life. Oh god, there's the donation link in chat. Feel free to donate, or at the very least, spread the word. Every little bit helps.
Trying to say the kids, y'all. Gotta do it for the kids.
As we type horrible, horrible things on stream. Something human ejaculate. By the way, this is for kids.
Oh my god. Please don't ejaculate on the kids. Please. Please.
That is absolutely not what I wanted to convey.
Congratulations, Trevor. You have hit the bottom.
I'm always the bottom.
Oh. Go on.
I see. So.
Warlock, if you want in, come on in.
So we didn't actually ping Discord this time.
Oh, you know what?
We did
Yeah,
at
let
2
me-
o'clock. Yeah, I'll do it now.
You got it? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
That makes sense. That explains.
I knew I forgot something.
Yeah.
Busy.
Because I want this to be a full round, but I also want to jump out and get back to work.
Understandable.
Because for those who haven't heard, I'm stuck working from home all weekends, and I hate it.
Oh, that's
Oh no!
I know.
I'm so sorry
Alright.
for
That
so many
sucks.
reasons.
I know, and
R.I.P.
we worked all last week, and we're gonna work pretty much all this week. And I don't know. I've never worked somewhere before that has made people work both Saturday and Sunday.
Oh,
In
God.
addition to- yeah, I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Really don't.
Something crunch time.
Yeah. Yep.
More or less, yes.
Hey, Warlock, there you are.
Hello.
Yeah,
I'm
I was-
not
I
100% sure
tend to-
what Trevor said. What Trevor said was okay.
We're still trying to figure that out too. Don't worry.
Okay, so I'm not the only one then. Okay, I'm good.
I understand how we got there. I just
Don't understand why he went to such length.
Okay. Three spots left open, everybody.
He said he would play, but then he'd be but he's drinking at BlizzCon.
But drinking, yeah. You see, Rich beat me to it. Drinking makes it more. Makes Jackbox more fun, at least.
I mean, Jen beat me to it.
Why?
I mean, Christ, Wednesday night I was playing in an altered state of mind. Hence the giggling.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Okay, that does explain it quite a bit then.
Oh, I just realized we're
Oh.
$36 away from my Pusheen, what are they called, donation incentives?
Yes, we are.
Me?
36 more dollars and I will become Pusheen.
Become as
Oh.
Pusheen.
Aren't you
Okay, I
already
have
pushing
returned.
on the inside?
It's not the Pusheen on the outside that counts, it's the Pusheen on the inside.
Oh dear lord.
Oh my lord.
Okay, let's see
Listen,
here.
I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm a little delirious, okay?
Chris, you're at BlizzCon drinking and listening to someone talk about Hammond designs. Are you drinking at a panel, Chris?
He's most likely drinking it.
Yeah.
Likely.
It's a convention.
Most efficient.
So yeah, literally, it's
Dick-
multitasking.
Dick Cannon? Oh my god.
I'm very scared.
Alright.
Yup.
Alright, 30 more seconds, and if nobody comes in, I'm gonna start.
Okay.
Just
time
so we
to
can
work on
speed this along a little bit. Whoa, who just dropped? Or am I
The
hearing?
base.
Oh god dang it.
And on
Great.
that note, let's go.
Great. My fucking pop filter is now covered in obviously
Show
spit.
friends, then I guess that would make me Gunther. Don't forget, you can join the audience at any time.
Speaking of producing some fat ass beats, Trevor, when I was talking about yesterday, where I was like, I should teach myself how to fucking DJ like you do it, and you talked about it, and then your mic went immediately quiet. What were you saying during that point?
Oh, I was saying I would probably make like a
Welcome to
fucking
the internet. Okay,
learn
let's get into it.
how to
Start things
DJ
off,
stream. I don't know whenever the fuck I do
video
that.
site.
No.
Not that bad of an idea, actually.
Breaking Ball's mech is tennis ball
Okay, you're
and a
getting a prompt
crab.
on your device. Don't overthink your response.
Tags I just found
Follow
together
your
on a
gut.
fic Daddy Kink and Pusheen the cat. Why? Anatomy coloring book is also on it. Rich, what did you find?
I don't wanna know.
I kind of do.
Oh boy.
May regret that.
Oh, I'm sure I will. I regret everything.
Listen, we've been regretting a lot of things since 5 hours ago, so just gonna throw that out there.
I was going to say I woke up at midnight, so that explains a lot, but no, that's mostly unrelated.
I've been up since 6 a.m. I'm delirious, but I know I'm not that delirious.
Do you want some coffee?
I could use some coffee, actually.
You want some fuck?
Things on your device.
That escalated
Wow.
really quickly.
Ridiculous way you can.
It did, but also yes.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there.
Alright. I
Christ
am back.
almighty. Hey, Tom, welcome back.
Alright. How did the rounds here go?
We just started.
Yeah, we just started.
Okay, perfect.
I gave pretty ample time for people to come in, but we only had 6 people come in, which is okay.
That's fine.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Wow.
Moment of truth.
Wow.
I fucked that one up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, that was one word away from something horrible. So we're fine.
Oh, don't worry. It'll change really soon.
Oh no.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Shit.
Okay, Okay. This one is actually really wholesome, and I like it.
No.
Oh dear. Ow.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one about killing Nazis. I'm like, yeah, that is.
That was
wholesome,
supposed to
actually.
say Marceline's plump ass, but I ran out of time.
Aww.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh Jesus!
That sure is a cannon blast.
That's something, all right. Jeez.
Oof.
Ooh
Oof.
They asked me my feelings on going camping, and there's no Wi-Fi at camping, so fuck camping.
I just looked outside my bedroom window, and there was literally a small tornado of.
Okay, here are
That's
the
how
rights.
windy it is over here.
This is who burned you. They get some points. And you, the victim, get some pity points.
Yay, pity
You
points.
got spanked.
Pity point.
Let's see where everyone stands for a moment.
Let's write up the new schedule.
Great.
Boy,
Now let's go
Dick
to,
Cannon shot out pretty far.
news.
Ha!
Shut up. Like
Bursting my load.
You're getting
Yeah.
This is our safe.
Dick Cannon popping up early.
Oh no!
See if he can sustain it.
Dick Cannon's all cocked and loaded. Definitely not gonna go off half cocked. Alright, I'll stop now.
Yes.
Penis!
God dang it.
I just felt that, we had to get to the logical extreme of innuendos and just go direct.
Thank you? Good lord. What is even today?
It's the extra live stream.
Come on, y'all. Donate to kids. Gotta help kids, y'all.
Oh God, it's Sherlock
Mold it
fic.
into something
Oh.
beautiful.
Oh no!
Yeah.
What?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, you clicked the link.
Yep.
I've got.
I made a
bad feeling
typo in my
about
answer, so I'll just go ahead and let you all know what it is.
I meant to type something else. Fuck me. Fuck it.
Christ almighty.
Oh dear.
Hey, yeah! Why though?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, did you mean say digesting?
Yes, I meant to say digesting.
I think that's the best Freudian slip, though. Trevor turns us all into.
Oh my god, Trevor, are you gonna be okay?
Trevor, are you alive there, buddy?
I don't know. He might be hyperventilating.
Trevor, don't forget the boat.
Someone get this man some oxygen and some coochie.
No,
in that order.
I don't think that's something you can get on takeout yet.
My dick hurts.
Trevor, you're supposed to breathe like a dick. I can't.
Why?
What that Rob did to things.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, somebody clip that quick! Holy shit! Somebody clip that! Oh my god!
Are you sure you want that clipped?
Oh Jesus! My taxes. Taxes are up.
Another prompt is headed your way.
Taxes are as high as it's ever been.
Oh my god.
Trevor, you know you can't write off dying as a tax expense, right?
Bitch, I'ma try. I still can't believe they got rid of the fucking Venom emote.
Oh, they did.
No.
The cowards. The cowards. Yeah, no, they did. It's sad but true.
Aww.
The Venom emote is gone. The cowards.
No.
You know the drill.
The cowards.
Let Venom smash? Venom Force Smash.
Oh god.
Just the big boss react from the comic boss, Big Boss. Venom Smash, Venom Force Smash.
I'm sorry in advance.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Okay, now all I can think about is Mario with the Venom symbiote.
Oh my god.
It's us! Venom!
Oh. It's us!
Mario, jump off the shell. Ooh.
Let's go.
Ooh. Bless.
Wow.
Bless. Bless.
Oh god. Oh no!
Oh,
Getting some hot takes out
Oh my god. I mean, they ain't wrong.
Oh god. Oh damn!
Oh!
I mean, what's the difference?
Ow.
Exactly. That's true. That's so true.
I thought that would be.
Go ahead and vote.
Oh
I'll
dear.
give you a sticker afterwards.
Oh my god.
Fallout 5 found.
Nice.
God. Oh god. Real talk, Kiryu would be the most tranquil motherfucker after he discovered that.
he would spend the entire time afterwards making sure that they liked it too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
Our good
Oh,
boy.
none of you have seen the Yakuza game where he actually lives.
Dang, you played, son.
Oh.
Good job, Warlock.
Oh my fucking god.
I said sorry in advance.
Fucking god.
So let's end it at,
I mean, I'm still in third place.
we're done with this round, so literally anything.
It's okay, Trevor. You're first in our heart.
That's gay.
I got it.
You know what to do.
Rainbow Stream.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you. I mean, I'm sure we've established this many times by now, but thank you.
Okay, Smendrick, I just got your message. Smendrick is volunteering to read the next fan fiction.
Oh my.
Oh dear lord.
Oh my.
Okay, it's the bottom of the ninth. Time to hit a
He also
slam dunk.
volunteering to write it.
Oh no.
Oh, good lord. I don't know what at this point can top Sean's masterpiece.
Yeah, seriously.
Again, sorry in advance.
Oh god, no, what now? This is the second goddamn time in a row you said that, Warlock. I have great concern.
I have great expectations.
Fine, fair enough.
God, this is bad.
Okay, let's see how you've grown as writers.
Oh god.
Thank you, Merchantine, for the follow.
Oh no, this was even worse.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Oh god. Oh god, this is a bad round.
How do
This
you
is
end
a-
up with liquid poops after that much rice?
God will find a way.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Can't
all
we
need
just have
Jesus.
one charity event without Vor?
No. Unless you have
cool. Hey, Jesse.
specifically asked that.
That sounds like me.
Hey, Jesse, what you get here?
Tom, if you didn't want a charity suit without boy, you should not have played Jackbox.
That's a good.
That sounds like me right now. I'm gonna fuck that.
That sounds like a challenge.
By the way, Trevor, we were saying before about how much of a fucking crime it is that they release Ash on day 2 of No Nut November.
Oh my god, they're doing.
Yeah.
Between Overwatch, League of Legends,
Oh
and
my god, yeah.
Smash. Oh my god, y'all are.
League is horny right now with the was it the KD
All comes down to this.
Is Queen facing?
Oh dear. Oh yeah, that freaking KDA animation.
KDA, that's it.
Hey.
But don't be too proud of yourself.
The dick cannon blew everyone else out of the water.
He definitely found his
Responsible
mark.
for the cleanup damage.
Oh
And
no.
out of the water, I emerged to fuck the Statue of Liberty.
The plot of Godzilla 2018 or 2020